China. Bing, bing, bong. Obamacare. Bing, 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 bong. Bong, bong, bong. Get those lights off. Bing, 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 bing. China. Bong, bong. Bing, 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 bong. Turn off the lights. I'm really rich. Bing, bing, bong. $1 million. Bing, bing, bong. It's Rubio. Bing, 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 bong. Bong, 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 bong.
An F-bot.
It's Rubio!
What's up, everybody? Happy Monday. Is it just me, or does everybody sit there and bop their head along with that? Like,
Oh, yeah, I was going.
Oh, definitely.
like every
Smile.
time. Yeah, exactly. I feel really stupid, but I just can't get enough of that song. I really hate it, honestly, but it's amazing. I sing it all the time. What's up, everybody? Happy Monday. It's really awkward being here on a
I thought you
Monday.
were going to say Mother's Day. I'm like, oh,
Happy
shit.
Mother's Day to me. What's up, everybody in the chat? So we have a great show for you guys. Tonight we have Crispy Bomb. Would you like to say good evening? I was like
Afternoon?
morning.
Good evening. We've been away from mornings for a little bit now.
I know. You know what? Even when I go to work at 5 p.m., I'm like, good morning to everybody. It's my
Well,
life.
I mean, I've been up since like 1 o'clock this morning, so yeah, it kind of feels
Ew.
some kind of morning or something. I don't know. But yeah, what's up, everybody? What's up, chat? Looks like we're popping off already. Let's go.
Let's go.
Awesome. And then we have Supersonic Station. Would you like to say good morning?
Good morning. Is it morning?
Yes.
Congratulations.
Okay. Congratulations. I'm pregnant. Thank you, everyone, for joining. I love all you wonderful people. I love this panel. I have to still be nice for 1 week and 6 days. And guess what? I actually got a new job. Do you want to hear about it?
Congratulations. Nope.
Thank you. I'm a farmer now.
Oh,
Thanks.
Bob.
I have become a Forza farmer.
Congratulations. Butcher Van, would you like to say good morning to everybody?
Hey, what's going on, guys? Glad to be here. Hey, and also, Sonic, you don't need to be nice anymore because you refunded the game.
I know, but I'm refunded it for Red Dead Redemption.
Oh, but do you have to do that right now? Did you already get the game?
No, I'm gonna order it right after.
Whoa.
Oh, hey, okay, cool.
Whoa, Butcher.
Hold on.
Whoa.
I don't have to be nice during this podcast. I'm gonna
Yeah.
order it right after the.
He
Okay,
hasn't ordered it yet, so
Gator,
technically
man,
he doesn't have to be nice yet.
okay, everyone, kiss my ass.
Yo, what is going on with the hangout right now?
Well, I didn't. I totally was like, I don't know where the hangout is, and then I found the hangout, and then I had to move the hangout, and there you go. That's it. So
You brought me back to the days where I might have taken acid.
as you
I was
guys
just like,
know,
whoa.
Xbot is here. He might have taken
Where?
acid once upon a
Yo,
time.
he's a fraud, yo.
He is a fraud. He's definitely a fraud. What's up, everybody in the chat? There's way too
I
many
didn't
of
even say
you.
hi.
No, you did. You said he's a fraud. That's hi. My
Oh,
bad,
man.
Xbot.
I had this whole thing written out and everything.
Okay, continue.
No, I just ate the
Wait.
paper.
Oh.
I just ate the paper.
What's up, everybody in the chat? I can't say hi to you all because I can't keep up. We do have an announcement. I'm gonna hand the mic over to Butcher Van real quick.
Yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to do a giveaway today. We're going to give away Red Dead Redemption 2 Ultimate Edition.
Ooh.
Ultimate Edition comes with all the bells and whistles. And all you have to do is you just have to be here and be listening for the cue on when to type in chat. So that's what's going to get you into the giveaway, is you're going to have to put the little key code into chat, qualify.
Mhm.
And then we will do a live wheel spin for the winner right on the show here a little bit later on.
You guys will be able to see it, so that way no one can be like shenanigans and then think that we're cheating.
Hold on, we're doing wheel spin. Can I be Pat Sajak?
Yes.
Yes.
You can.
You could be Vanna White
can
too.
Can Sonic be Vanna White though?
If he wants to,
I
I'm
got-
cool
I
with
got
that.
nice leg. I'll wear
Okay.
those high heels.
I'll wear that.
Please don't wear high heels. Okay, no high heels.
Get that VR headset.
And also, this giveaway is not exclusive to anybody. So anybody can win it that signs up. So
Wait a minute, can I win
even
it?
panel can win it.
Oh, even Sean Murray.
So-
Sometimes Sean Murray comes on here. Can Sean Murray win it?
Yep. Hey, if Sean Murray comes into the chat, all the better.
You know what?
Butcher. Now I'm torn. All right, because you know me with Red Dead 2, but I like winning stuff. So now I'm kind of like torn on what I should do.
Damn.
Sean Murray, get out of here.
Hey, Xbot is excluded from this because it's not his cowboy.
Here's a great question.
Hashtag not my cowboy.
The indie gamer said, "Can UK enter?" I mean,
Yeah,
the code, is it like region specific, or how does that work?
No, the codes don't work that way. And then plus, like usually the only time that you have region specific problems is with money.
Gifting?
No, it's like money. Like if you're gifting it on Xbox, then that's a different story. But this is actually an actual code, and so it won't have a problem with that.
Real wide.
Well, this is really exciting. Thank you everybody for joining us. I do appreciate it. I lost my vape. That's number one.
Oh no.
Number two, I want to dive into something real quick because, we have a bunch of things to talk about. But since Supersonic Station decided to get the show started off talking about how he has this new job as a farmer, I'm going to tell you guys something, and then we're going to go on from there. So, I started playing Forza Horizon 4 the other day, and I was having a lot of fun. And then everybody was watching streams, and everyone's talking about watching streams, this, that, and the other to get influence points. So Vogel's one of the people who is leaving his game running, and he wasn't even there. It was like controller has disconnected. All right.
How dare him?
You shut the hell up, first of all. You have no place to talk.
Vogel, you got a lot of nerve to do this. I'm just saying.
So look at Bleeds in the chat says cheater. Then I was like, all right, well, let me go watch some other streams because I was playing. So I wanted to watch some streams while I was playing the game so I can earn the points, but actually, experience new streamers. So I go on Mixer. And I finally reached level 20. I go on Mixer, and nobody's actually playing the game, you guys. Nobody was playing the game. It was just pictures of cars or controller disconnected, and it was just so frustrating. Like, I was really disappointed, to say the least.
So did you sub to anybody?
No, not at all. I actually probably would have considered, following people. Like, mind you, someone has 5,000 and some odd people watching, and they have people following them constantly. And here I am, like someone who actually streams again, and I get like 5 people watching on Mixer, if I'm lucky. And then this person's just getting influence points, and everybody's like subbing
The
their...
funny thing was, one of those guys... Yeah, the funny thing is one of those guys was parked at like a waterfall, so he had a picture of his car at a waterfall, and that's all.
That's it.
So that's it.
Okay.
So people are watching that. Like 2,000 people are watching a car at a waterfall.
They're gaining points, and then someone's like, "Oh, well, it's not cheating. People have things to do in real life," and I'm like, "Excuse me? Like, I go to work, and that's real life. I shut off the game while I go to work, And I got really frustrated, so I was like, "All right, I'm gonna see." And this was just for strictly testing purposes, what I would gain if I had done that myself, because I was really frustrated about it. And Xbox always says, never do what you hate. All right. So I put it on for maybe an hour. I left it running. And
so guilty.
I'm not even kidding. I felt so dirty. I got up out of my cozy bed and came into the living room, shut off my Xbox, shut off my computer, stopped wasting my electricity. And I didn't even care what I would gain from it. Like, it was just like the thought of just, that's cheating to me. Like, I really feel like it's cheating. Like, you're getting all these wheel spins and you're not earning them, And I want to hear your guys' opinion on this, because I feel like, to me, like, I feel like it's not okay for, people. I think there should be a limit on this. So I'm going to start with someone who does things the right way. We're going to start with Butcher Van.
Oh, damn. I thought it was going to be me.
Yes.
Damn,
I thought you were... I'm sorry.
I feel like that kid that was picked first in dodgeball. Like, I'm so pumped right now. I have 100 hours exactly of legit hours in this game right now. UK Dazarus, he's got like 120 hours, and then Vogel's got like 170 hours.
I'm sorry, who?
Played like 13 of them.
Yeah. He's played
So anyways,
level 20 and then he gave up.
I saw Daz say in the chat that the points don't really mean anything, and in general, it really doesn't help you. It doesn't help you as much in like other games, because yeah, they're point farming, but all they're getting is money and wheel spins. So they're getting other cars and they can just spend it
you
on.
said the wrong thing. That's like OhSnap's obsession in that game is wheel spins.
Yeah.
So you can get the money and you can get the wheel spins, and then you can obviously get levels out of it, but levels don't really help you in general anyways. So I guess really the only advantage, I don't consider it cheating, because the only advantage that you would get out of it would be that you have more cars and more money to put into cars. But in the long run, that's part of the game.
Well,
so
you win cars.
But isn't a racing game, especially one as big as like Forza Horizon, isn't like one of the goals to get as many cars as possible? Isn't that supposed to be some of the entertainment there?
Vogel chimed in, by the way. He says, "Hey, I have more than 13 hours."
What's up, Vogel? We're not picking on you. I am, but we're not. Real quick before you go on, Rain says, where the heck did it go? He said that's microtransaction revenge. So it kind of is. But carry on.
Honestly, I'm not as mad about that as I am about the clothing that you have to wear.
Oh my goodness!
Like, I don't want to wear a golden skirt.
I think you really liked wearing your golden skirt. I'm not gonna lie.
Actually, my character right now is all decked out in the Galaxy gear, so it's all like, yeah.
Oh, you're wearing the Galaxy tights then?
Yeah, the Galaxy tights and the Galaxy sweater and the Galaxy shoes.
Whoa,
because there's nothing else to wear.
Can you just
like
wear the
Marvel
skirt with
superhero.
that, though?
Butcher Tran, that's right, Daz.
All right, so I'm gonna go take another non-cheater's perspective here. Xbot.
Ooh, can you say that again for me? I just want to record that.
Xbot.
No, non-cheater first.
No, I can't.
Damn it. Yeah. I mean, it's a double-edged sword. I can see, like, it's kind of crazy that people are on Mixer now and they're not doing anything. They're just putting up the screensaver, and people are just farming influence points, and that's what it is. They're getting super wheel spins, they're getting the money and the cars that come from that and everything like that. But in the core of the game, it's not, you still got to rank up doing kind of like the circuit races, the street races, the cross country adventures and stuff like that. There are other meters that are not going up, but at the end of the day, if you are a surface kind of like Forza Horizon person, you don't really give a shit about that. You want as much cars and money as possible. And, with having things like the $15 million castle, the $10 million castle, having like different things that you're supposed to like kind of put the, put it up there as, I'm working to get this. With this whole farming thing, it's not really working. You just keep your mixer on a separate tab on your computer and you just leave it alone for a while. Eventually you're going to have enough money to get all that stuff. Now, but at the end of the day, Playground and Xbox, they put this in here without any restrictions, right? And if they did that and they're allowing people to do that, who am I to say, hey guys, you shouldn't do that? You know what I'm saying? Like, I can see where it would be frustrating for people, to go in and play with people like, yeah, no, I got like 250 cars and stuff. Really? And you just see they haven't done anything in the game. And that's what they were doing. They were farming the influence. It could be frustrating, but at the end of the day, it's up to Playground and Xbox to kind of put some restrictions on that, and you know they're not going to, because it's getting a lot of people on their game on their streaming platform. So they are getting numbers of viewers, of people streaming, and their first party game being the game that is being streamed. So they're padding their numbers for their investors like crazy right now. So they're not going to do anything about it.
That's a great point you say there, Xbot, because if you look at Mixer, Forza Horizon 4 is the number 1 or number 2 spot every day in Mixer.
So
all
Xbox
the time. It was beating
cheating.
out Fortnite, and Forza were beating out Black Ops in the trending. Like, that's pretty good considering that everybody says Black Ops is the number 1 selling game.
You know they're going to use those numbers. You know they're going to use those numbers.
Xbox is the one that's cheating
Yep.
here.
When Phil Spencer comes out on E3 or one of these press conferences with his chest all puffed out, it says Game Pass, we have more active users playing for longer times, longer durations. I wonder why, Phil Spencer.
It makes sense now. So Xbox is the one that's cheating us.
And
We're not the cheaters.
There's
We'll
even
see.
a bonus on Xbox Rewards. They give you points, so you get actually real money. It's not a lot of money, but if you're on Xbox Rewards, there's a reward.
Wow, Blades, really? I just read the chat. Yo, read the chat. Right up at the top. Don't read it out loud.
I don't know where up at the top is.
Brian Baker.
I know that.
The last thing he said.
Wow. Okay.
That is true.
Not
That
my
is
blups. So I want to hear now Supersonic Station, because he was farming. So
what? Me? I would never do that.
What? I want to know why that you feel that's okay.
Logo's hosting the stream.
Thank you for the host, sir. He's like, stop picking on me.
It's a long story. So, first I just started watching Swim play Forza, and then I watched this dude just get subscriber after subscriber, and then my Forza points would go up. So then I just started streaming it, then I get more Forza points, and then I'd turn on to where I'd watch my own stream. I get double Forza points, and then I saw on Mixer, or not Mixer, Xbox Rewards, that you get actual Xbox reward currency if you stream for 24 hours. So I just took a rubber band.
24 hours straight?
I think it's just 24 hours in general. So I just want to get it done because I want my Xbox reward points.
I want Xbox monies now. See, this is not
It's
fair.
It's only 50 points, but still, I want every point that they give me.
They are funneling everybody to pad their numbers, people.
They totally are.
We've uncovered the truth.
So all I did was I took a rubber band to my right analog stick, tied it around my left grip, and then hey, I got some taste though, Vogel. I've been streaming longer than you, and I turned on controller share, which doesn't work worth a crap. Power of the cloud. But yeah, I could definitely see Xbox fudging these numbers that they're like, wow, we have this many people streaming this many people.
That's
using
such
Mixer.
cheat.
But yeah, there's so many people doing it like 20 along with me.
You're botting. So
am I botting?
You were a little so all right. We have uncovered the truth here. How about you, Crispy Bomb? Have you played?
I've played Forza a little bit. Yeah, I just found out about this little exploit, as I like to call it. My example would be is that if you're gaining something from it, you're gaining better cars, you're gaining technically an advantage. You're kind of cheating. I mean, that's something that's kind of undebatable. I've actually experienced it when I used to play the Division. There was plenty of exploits that you could do that could get you better gear and stuff. And I mean, that was clear cut. Like,
but Crispy, I'm sorry, man. I want to talk to you here. All right, but Crispy, I understand the exploits with the Division stuff in the game, people taking advantage of certain glitches, enemies respawning, and you kind of like farming for exotic gear and stuff like that. But this right here is an implementation that, you know, Xbox and Playground put into the game, and they didn't put any restrictions on it. You mean to tell me they didn't think that a bunch of people were going to do this?
It's possible, to be honest with you. Maybe they knew about like the Division. Maybe they knew about the exploits when they built the game, and they just said, "Oh, nobody's going to do that." You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm just saying, like, it's something that, you know, is up for debate. But
sorry.
I mean, I find similarities. I mean, you know, like, I don't feel like, you know, people are like, you know, people should be banned or anything. I think they should shut it down. I mean, I really do.
Or limit it. Limit the time.
Even that. I mean, something, you know, but that's my opinion on it.
I mean,
hold on. I just got another subscriber on my Mixer. I'm streaming Forza right
as soon as you stream anything else, they're leaving. All right, I'm just gonna let you know that right now, man.
I just got 2 more subscribers. Holy
so
crap. Okay.
Clearly, Xbot made a very valid point with saying that it's basically padding their numbers for Xbox's sake, and number one, that's BS. It's very disappointing. I think one of the kids just burped really loud.
They're like laughing and choking, and
it's like, but
nice.
You know, Xbox is padding their numbers, so number one, that's cheating right there. Xbox, get your shit together. That's
I gotta make a video about that, because like you don't hear too many people talking about that side. You hear everybody is talking about the people who are doing the streams, but nobody's talking about like what Microsoft and Xbox are gaining from all this. And at the end of the day, if you look like, you know, 6 months to a year from now, if they look back at the numbers, they're just going to be numbers. You know what I'm saying? And people are going to forget about what actually happened, what was going on, and you just see massive numbers across the board. They're going to use them in their marketing and you know, whatever they're pitching to other developers and stuff like that. They're just going to use these numbers to promote, you know, certain features within Xbox in the future, man.
Makes sense.
Yeah. If it was Twitch or something, it wouldn't work, but this is all under the Microsoft umbrella. So is Edge with these Microsoft rewards. I think I pressed the number 1, then enter at least 100 billion times to get Microsoft rewards. I just press 1, enter, 1, enter.
Sorry,
1, enter.
I just had to open a bag of cereal.
Why cereal? They just had dinner.
I know.
Captain Crunch?
No.
Also, there's 37 people in here watching, and just so you guys know, now 38 people in here watching, so you have a 1 in 38 chance of winning Red Dead Redemption 2 Ultimate Edition.
Hold on, which edition?
Ultimate.
Which one? Say it one more time.
No.
The Ultimate Edition, and
Hell yeah.
There's only 37 people in here, so that's pretty darn good odds. I'd say that's probably one of the best odds for a giveaway.
Heck, a lot better than Mega Millions.
We're gonna, yeah, right? We're gonna let you guys know soon how you can win. Well, we kind of told you before, but we're gonna give you a keyword and then, or something code, and then we're gonna go from there. So stay tuned. So anyways, I think we're done bitching about the Mixer farming. I'm pissed about it on the aspect of, as a streamer, that's kind of giving you or those people who are streaming it a false sense of, like, as far as Mixer goes, that's skewing their numbers, because you have to have, like, to get partnered, you have to have a certain amount of viewers, concurrent viewers, followers, things like that, and that pisses me off on that aspect, because I'm not okay. Can you vape a little louder, bot? I'm not okay with people cheating. Like, you're cheating on multi aspects here, and I think it's really just a really screwed up scenario altogether.
Well, Snaps, you're a streamer. You like to stream and everything like that. you see what people are doing, and they're getting people watching. They're getting people watching for a long time. So they're padding, time viewed, concurrent players, all that good, concurrent viewers, and all that good stuff. But do you think that in the long run, that this whole Forza thing could actually water down Mixer? Because, like you said,
it is already.
You were looking for people that actually played the game. Do you think it's going to hurt Mixer in the long run is what I'm saying?
I mean, it's probably not going to hurt Mixer, but I feel like more people are just going to continue to do that. And also, other games are going to be like, hey, this game is doing this. Let's do something like that too, so to keep them streaming it constantly. I feel like this is just opening up a can of worms, honestly.
Wait, aren't the people watching just as guilty as the people doing it? Because the people watching earn points too.
Yes and no. Okay. Yes and no. All right. Damn it, we're not done with this topic. All right.
No, it's for real. Like,
how
you can
much
go on
does
your PC or laptop and just turn on someone's Mixer and leave it on like for a day.
Okay,
and have all kinds of points.
How many points does a streamer get?
I don't know exactly, but it's a lot.
That actually depends on how many people are watching and how long they're watching.
I think,
to be really honest with you,
there's a certain amount of points per hour, and then the viewer gets it multiplies. I don't know how many points.
Why don't we ask Vogel?
I thought it was like 9,000 and 15,000 per hour or something like that. Or maybe that's too high. I don't remember.
No, I think it was 15,000, but I really don't know if it was per hour. It said per hour, but I feel like
15.
All right, so Vogel says 15,000, right?
I was right. That's all we had to ask right there.
So
Vogel.
I think that the viewer is the one who's actually gaining more from this. Other
there you go. The other barber said
1,200 points every 5 minutes for streaming, 500 for watching. So Rain says 2.506.
I don't know, but when I popped on mine, I had a crap load of wheel spins.
Shut up. I'm jealous. That's
Rain
all I
did
want.
the math. Rain did the math on his calculator, and I think he forgot to carry a zero.
Plus
hey, Mel.
bonuses for concurrent viewers. So
Mel, did you get your coffee cup?
No, not yet.
You didn't
Thank you
order
for
it?
reminding me. No. Oh, yeah, I did.
What coffee
I ordered
cup?
it. All right, guys. So you guys see on the screen, Iron Bean Coffee Company. They're our sponsor of the show. They just had a slasher mug out, and you guys missed out if you didn't order one. It is amazing. It's got like this little 80s slasher theme on it. I did order mine. They had 7 left when I ordered.
Yeah, I think they only did
I
like a run of
remember.
like
That's
40
why
of them.
that's why I got my Cade 6 statue. Got you.
Iron Bean Coffee. It's like a fresh morning field of
Yo,
corn.
Butcher, you have no idea. When she comes
Mark.
home, with something for me, the first thing I ask her is, "What did you buy?" Like,
you know what's funny?
What?
Is my wife always gets mad at me because she goes, hey, your birthday's coming up. What can I get you? And I go, nothing, because I always buy it anyways.
That's mean. You have to make her feel important. Just give her one little thing. Okay? Just give her one little thing.
Or she'll try and surprise me and buy me something, and then she'll bring it home, and I'll already have it in my hand.
That's messed up. That's messed up.
Wait, that didn't sound right.
Wow.
Oh my
So-
gosh.
On the downside of getting my mug, I did have to skip my coffee delivery, so I was a little sad. What's up, Ash and Luca? I haven't seen you in forever. So yeah, I skipped my coffee delivery. But last time they gave me an extra, like a shirt with my coffee delivery, so
it
that
wasn't
was
even
really
like
cool.
a shirt. It was an actual shirt. It's crazy.
All right, so let's move on. I want to discuss these new Xbox avatars, you guys.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, wait, I don't have to be nice. Okay, I'll go first.
I don't know why you don't have to be nice, but okay. So, what do you think about the Xbox avatars, Supersonic?
They're fucking ugly.
What?
No, okay, so I think it's cool that they're on the dashboard and stuff. Mine's like all glossy and crap. It looks worse than my other avatar. But I mean, I think they're cool, but I'm also mad that like my stuff doesn't carry over. Like I
I'm
can't.
mad about that too.
I can't bring my Skeletor over. I have like Halo avatar. I got a bunch of avatars. I got a bunch of props and stuff I can't carry over. So all that was just money flushed down the drain.
You know, if you want to use all the stuff you bought, they have an avatar for you. It's called the 360 avatar. All right.
Oh, don't even start with that.
Real quick, in the chat, Agunga says my new avatar looks like my mom.
They're weird, right? I don't know. Like they don't have like a lot of features. Like they all look like girls, kind of. Like even the guys look like girls.
I was gonna say, Sonic, isn't that a feature you were looking for though when it came to your avatar?
No, because
I saw the pictures of your avatar, and I think what they tried to do with the new one, they tried to make Skeletor look like the toy, so they made him extra shiny and stuff like the toy, not the character, the toy.
It looks dumb. I don't like glossy crap all over my fucking avatar.
Now that means you have to sell all of your He-Man toys. You have to sell them all now.
They're all
I
glossy.
have a question. Does that Skeletor, if you spin it around, does it have the back of its hood?
I know where you're going, Butcher. I know where you're going.
I
don't get it.
I don't
understand.
Try to put waves with a fade on your character and then turn it sideways.
Even more confused.
There's a video going out on the internet of this guy that's saying, "Hey, please fix this," and he shows a picture of his avatar and he spins it around. And the front of the avatar looks fine, but when he spins it around, the back of the avatar's head is completely bald from the top, like middle of the head, all the way to the back.
Oh,
like they just didn't even complete the whole.
They didn't know how to do waves. Is what happened.
I see. They're all glitchy and shit too. Like I'll have my home screen on, someone's avatar's on, like that chick from Four Guys with Quarters. Like her hair is like all like glitching everywhere.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
How does it glitch again? Can you do that sound effect for us one more time?
It's like anyone with hair and stuff. If they're on my dashboard or I look at their avatar, like most of their hairs are like like glitching and stuff.
Yo, check this out. I'm gonna put a positive spin on this. All right, guys. I understand bad hairdos and stuff like that. We got to remember, back in the day, like before they said they were going to do this, the community was crying for these. Oh, they got to redo the avatars. When are they going to redo the avatars? So guess what they did? They redid the avatars. Now,
we didn't ask them to redo it. We just wanted them. It took them 5 years to give us this bullshit.
No. Before they said they were going to redo them, that's what people said. They need to upgrade the avatars.
I didn't care about that. I just wanted them.
I'm not talking about you. There's other people in the world besides you, Super.
Who? There's no one besides me. Wait, there's a siren. You guys hear that?
Stuff that people are complaining about, the stuff that people are laughing about can always be changed. Now, the one thing, when they said that they were doing new avatars, the one thing I said was like, I hope they bring over my old kind of like props and everything like that, redo those and put them in the store. They didn't do that. All right.
Yeah,
so
we got pregnant bellies now. Oh, the Butcher Van donate to.
Oh, snaps! You gotta pay the bills. Oh, snap!
Butcher Van, thank you for the super chat. Mom's kitty being a Bilbo.
Nice. Where's the stripper kitty?
I had a moment. Stripper kitty.
From South Park. Mom, Bilbo.
Sean Murray's having a moment with that cat dancing on his face.
So I have to cut you guys off real quick. I just took a picture of my avatar, and you know what? She is really cute. I was working on it before the show. I spent a little bit of time at Unicorn. I posted it on Twitter, but then I just took a screenshot on the Xbox. I'm not allowed to play Xbox while we're on the show, but it's really cute.
Snaps! I didn't show you. I took a screenshot in Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I was hanging off the statue. I cannot wait to show you.
I already know where you're going with that.
I can't wait to show. I gotta put it on Twitter too.
Is that game good?
Are you hanging off a scrotum?
Yeah.
In the video, I'm hanging off the scrotum, but in the snapshot, it's more like the middle area. If I was talking in terms of an elephant, I'd be hanging off the trunk.
Oh my!
Wow.
Hey, can I say one more thing about avatars before we change
Absolutely.
subjects?
We're not done changing.
Okay,
We're not done talking about them anyway.
Look, Xbox. I have the Ghost from Halo. I have the freaking Necronomicon from the Evil Dead prop. I want my damn props, Phil Spencer. I will
You
kick
still have them, man.
straight in the nuts. No, not on my new one. I don't. They don't carry over.
But you didn't say no. But they didn't go anywhere. You just have to go to the old you, and you said you like that better. So why not?
I know, but I guarantee you, the old me, the old avatars will poof disappear, and then we'll be stuck with these new ugly looking fucking things.
All right, so they definitely. I'm gonna just chip in my 2 cents here real quick. They're really not that ugly. They're upgraded. Yes, the old ones are cute because I'm switching to the Xbox original, and then over to the newer one. And they're really not that bad, but I still want to hear everybody else's opinion. Crispy Bomb.
That you sounded like that person's hair. Okay.
That was the thinking sound.
I haven't touched mine at all, to be honest.
You haven't?
I don't want to. I've seen like all these horror story videos, and it's like I'm just gonna leave it alone, and maybe they never change it, never make me change it. I'll just leave it the way it is, and hope for the best. I mean, I don't like the glossiness. I agree with Sonic. I think it's like hey, now I'm a figurine, which it's just I can see the difference between those videos and what I have right now, and I have all my props, I have all my gear stuff, so I'm just gonna leave it alone, and maybe they'll fix the things that I don't like, but it doesn't seem like they're going to, because they've been working on this for a while. So that's about it for me.
Well,
I do want to say our buddy Randall Thor. I don't know if you saw his avatar, but his little kind of like emotional thing that he does is he dances like a ballerina. Like he's got his avatar dancing like a ballerina. I'm just gonna put that out there and slowly walk away.
Brandon, if there's something you're not telling us.
So so I didn't even know that the new avatars were out and ready to go until the other day. Like Xbox went in idle, and there was a man fairy on the TV. And I was like, what the fuck is that?
Don't talk about Sean Murray like that.
It was a man fairy, and I was just really confused. I mean, but it's 2018, but it was just really weird, and I was just like, are these live?
Weird.
And he was like, yeah. I'm like, oh snap. So I was like, let me go check it out. Like, I was creating mine today, and I have my unicorn, and my avatar is riding a unicorn, and I have the custom colors, and I really do like the custom colors. I'm wearing galaxy pants. My character looks nothing like me, honestly. But on the bright side, I did see a lot of people posting pictures of their avatar or side-by-side pictures, of their avatar and them. And a lot of people are impressed at how closely they actually look like them. So, I mean, in an aspect, it's got to be some type of benefit there for someone to feel like, hey, you know what? I connect with this avatar because it actually looks like me.
Daz is like, WTF are galaxy pants.
They're leggings.
Galaxy pants are the best.
They're leggings, and they have a galaxy on them, and I want them in real life, but I haven't found them in real life. I know they have them somewhere. I just don't know where.
Hey, OhSnaps.
Yes, ma'am.
I just want to let you know, build your empire. Forge of Empires, play free.
Thank you, Xbot. I appreciate it. So how about you, Butcher Van? Did you make your little avatar?
I did. I made an avatar. I gave him 2 broken arms, and
Did you break both of your arms just to
I
make
did.
your
I
avatar that way?
colored one green and I colored one blue. And everybody asked me, they're like, how did you break 2 arms? I was like, I've broken many arms before, but I did that on purpose.
You've broken many of your own arms?
Yeah.
Or-
I've broken my left arm 7 times.
Ouch.
Oh, I thought you were breaking
told
Real
me
out.
life.
this already.
Yeah,
Like,
in
I'm
real
not
life.
ever gonna fight with you again, especially with a sword and a cleaver in your hand.
But like I made my avatar. It looks okay, but I was really excited for it. But there's not enough significant changes to it, and there's no way that they're integrating it into the system at all. I was expecting them to at least add something into the dashboard or something to make it so it was a little bit more interactive,
Mhm.
other than just an app that you go on and you can take a picture with. Like I was expecting maybe, hey, here's an idea. Why don't they let us use our built avatars in Forza, and then at least we'd have better options in Forza than what we currently have.
True. Lady Foxfire
But-
just said in the chat that Xbox avatars are better than Forza avatars, and I couldn't agree more.
And I agree 100%. The clothing options are better too.
Also, Rome says 7 times get Butch some milk. So we gotta get you some milk, not a bunch of milk.
Oh, he needs some milk.
Get that vitamin D. What do you think about these
Hey,
avatars?
wait,
Did you just tell me I needed some D?
Yes, you need the D.
Butcher, I'm a farmer now. I can get you some milk. Me and Bogle will hook you up with lots of milk on our farm. Come here, cow.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Well,
You better watch out. Sean Murray's watching you.
He is. He is
know,
watching.
you know,
He always watches me.
You know, it would make this better if they come out with some small free games like kart racing with your avatars or something like that, and then people wouldn't be so about this right now because there would be a use for them. Kind of like what Butcher said, but I'm taking it to the game level because you remember on the 360 you were able to play
Yes.
certain like arcade games with your avatar. And
Full
I'm not
House of Poker, 1 versus 100,
I
like all
wasn't-
kinds of good stuff.
I am so tired of hearing 1 versus 100.
What is wrong
That's
with 1
good.
versus 100
Yeah,
Xbox?
yeah, you
I'm
did
tired
not
of
say.
hearing not
No,
coming, people. It's
That's
not
the original. That's the original battle royale. All right.
dude, that game
Seriously.
was awesome. We used to look forward to that like every week. We'd set
Full House
time.
Poker.
Nothing else.
Full
mattered.
House Poker was awesome.
That's a
But
good
even,
game.
like, kart racing, paintball. Remember paintball?
Yeah, I still have all those games. I got the Minecraft thing where you can use your avatar, your Xbox avatars. I have a bunch of
There you
avatars.
go, Daz. 100 versus 1. There you go. That I like that.
Well, they really need to do something with these avatars other than having them on an idle screen, because I feel like that's just a waste of people's time, honestly. Like, people worked really hard to get us avatars, right? People got paid to get us avatars, and they're there. Okay, what's next?
You get to watch it go. Da, 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 da.
Well,
They
You
went
that's-
even
through
have
there.
that movie theater in Netflix where you were able to watch movies with your friends
Oh yeah.
and have your avatars there, and you could throw popcorn at the screen and stuff like that. Yeah.
The only thing I have to say about that whole Avatar thing is that at least we got these avatars, and we're still waiting for the Avatar movie.
Yeah, you know,
yeah.
right?
I'm
They
not
even get a whole
waiting for that.
section in Disney World of Avatar. We still don't get an Avatar 2. What's going on, Disney?
Yeah, it's like 10 years later and still no movie.
Pitchforks.
Man, I think I created some haters with saying I'm tired of hearing 1 versus 100.
Yeah, you can't talk shit about 1 versus 100. That's like one of the coolest things. I don't know why they didn't keep doing it. They gave away, like, they had all these prizes that they
Maybe
never
they
gave
couldn't
away.
afford it.
But it made us feel like we were winning something when they really didn't give us anything. But
They need to
and
make
it's
it
such
more
a-
epic and make it like 300.
Well,
no,
I can
100 was
actually
perfect.
I can actually see getting people like mad in this community. I'm not saying you, Sub-Zero, but this is a community.
Xbox
For a
likes
lot of
pissing
people-
people off.
A lot of people are streaming Forza as they walk away from their computer and stuff like
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
that.
Oh man, anything else you guys want to add about these avatars? I
Nope.
think they're cute, but I feel like they're kind of pointless right now.
They're cute. They're just girly and shit.
Ooh,
Hey, my first one I made when I first started her, I put a mustache on her and she's blue and stuff. It's adorable. But
That probably looks like a girl with the mustache.
I feel like it's
but
kind
that's
of
the way
weird
you look
too.
in real life, man.
I don't have that big of a mustache.
Hold on,
Bot.
Sean Murray, can you raise up a little? Can we see if you have a mustache,
Sean
sir?
Murray is not here right now. Leave a message after the
Yeah.
beep. So yeah,
They should let us get our avatars to swear. If we have an adult kind of like account, you should be able to do more kind of like adult gestures and stuff like that. That's what I think. Yeah.
I think Crispy should start off the new topic because he's been so quiet.
Yeah, he has been. You guys were talking smack about me last week.
You were distracted from a video
I
game.
was playing
Yeah,
a video
Crispy's
game.
probably playing a video game right now.
We caught you red-handed.
What are you playing,
actually,
Crispy?
Not, but I mean, it's an avatar. I mean, if they're not going to do nothing with it, which they probably won't, then who cares?
I care. I don't like saying the hair back. I whip my hair back and forth. I whip my hair back.
Yo,
and forth.
Butcher, here's the deal. Your
He's
avatar,
working on his rap
you got
song.
2 broken arms. You need 2 fake legs, and you need them in a wheelchair.
I honestly I can't do wheelchair, and that's because I have in the deepest respect for Matt, Xbox addict, and I just can't. I get all choked up every time I
Aw.
see that wheelchair in the avatar thing. So
Oh,
I don't
I'm
want
sorry,
to.
brother.
I don't want to play off of that because, like
Hmm.
he was a big part of this community.
All right, jetpack then. Jetpack.
Jetpack. I'll do jetpack.
Okay.
Hey, Dad has a good idea. He said vapes in the.
Yeah, there you go.
We're quitting smoking and
I
using
wanna-
vapes. Encourage us.
Who's quitting smoking? Did you quit
I
already?
I quit smoking
Okay.
when I said it's been like 7 months now with no cigarettes.
Congratulations.
The
Round
flavor,
of applause.
the flavor
Thanks,
I'm
Phil
sitting on
Spencer.
right now, apple cider donut.
That sounds
Ooh.
disgusting.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
No.
it's great. It's great.
Oh.
It's great.
Mine's called Michael Monkey Punch.
Is
flavor.
this going to be the vaping podcast? All right, so let's talk about Black Ops 4 release. We're going to talk about that, and then I think after we talk about that, Butcher Van could tell y'all how you can enter to win the game. So Black Ops 4 finally
win
came
a game.
out. Huh? No, well, he said even the panel can win, so it's not up to me.
I don't want to win that game.
Well, you know what, Xbot?
Xbox wants to trade it.
I am like one of 3 people in the entire world. Like 3 people.
Because you suck,
What?
bot.
Time out. Graphic God's the artist. What do you think about these new avatars in chat? Okay, I'm done.
Yeah, let us know. So the Black Ops 4 released, and what is it? At midnight on the 12th, everybody started streaming. It was amazing. Okay, it was like this person streaming. I remember seeing Saltiest Gaming streaming, Average Sniper streaming, Xbot streaming. Everybody started streaming. Yeah, Brian Baker, he fell asleep in the party, and then everybody just left the
How many beers
party.
did you have? Jeez.
Huh?
How many beers did he have? Jeez.
I think he was working. He was drunk from work. So I think he made it till like 11 o'clock or something, and then he passed out. Chelsea ended up going to sleep, so I was a little disappointed in her, but I had fun playing it. We played Blackout first, of course. There wasn't too many issues with the launch either. I was pleasantly surprised. We had a little issue getting the party going at first. But it was a lot of fun, and I actually, for the first time today, played multiplayer, and that was trash. I played zombies, and I was screaming because they were so scary.
Goodness.
And then Xbot yelled at me, and then my son's like, "He's not the boss of you."
He's
And-
only saying that because I tell them to quiet down as well. And if they can get you on their side, then they figured I won't say anything to them anymore.
All right, but okay, let me
Never
ask the
gonna happen.
chat. Let me ask the chat. If you guys are playing a scary game, and like you have a headset on and you're super loud, like, is that a big deal? Like, I feel like I'm enjoying myself. I feel like if I scream, it doesn't matter. It's not 11 p.m. at night. It's not illegal for me to be screaming bloody murder. So.
But no, like she really, what she does is she has the game audio in her headset cranked to 10, and then she feels like she has to scream louder than how loud she's hearing the game.
Like the
Shut-
zombies are
hold on.
really loud, but it's
Guys,
like I'm
guys,
there.
Adjust your
I
volume
do that.
accordingly, but she will talk like this. Hey guys, you go around the corner, Going around the corner. Okay. Ah! Ah! that is OhSnap right there playing.
It's more scary when the volume's cranked. I play horror games in VR all the time with the volume cranked all the way up. I scream. I scream like a little girl.
Well, the chat says I could scream as much as I want. So, ha. And the thing is, like, I really was enjoying myself, but I didn't realize how loud I was. All I know is, like, I just have the headset on.
And donate to the super chat, because if you tell her that she can keep screaming, I'm going to lose my hearing.
I don't care. Then you won't have to listen to me scream anymore.
Oh, Snaps, you scream as much as you want. Don't let anyone tell you different. Be your own woman. What?
Yeah. Xbot's like, I'm gonna lose this argument.
That's why your new avatar looks dumb, Super.
Just like your mom.
Whoa!
My bad. You weren't dissing me. I'm sorry.
Take it back. Super.
You did not talk about my mama.
Not yours, Xbot.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
But if I get earplugs, then I can't hear my game. See, none of these solutions are working.
If you were playing a game loud and minding your business, you wouldn't have heard me yelling about mine.
No, I still would have heard you. I'm sorry. I think our landlord heard you.
She's fine. She'll live. But anyways, who else played Call of Duty Black Ops? Xbot. I know you did. We're gonna skip Supersonic Station right now because
you refunded it.
Yeah, I know. But I didn't hear or read the details why. So let's hear you, Bot. What did you think about the experience so far?
It's trash. Like absolute trash. Nah. Let's be real. I have fun playing, with people I know, like OhSnaps. I had a lot of fun playing the game with her. But you guys know me. I try to look at things with an even playing field. And I got to say, first off, I don't like Call of Duty multiplayer. I'm not into those Twitch shooters like that. So that's out. The Blackout was fun. But I gotta be real with you guys. Even though there's so many like different towns and the asylum and this and that on the map, I feel like the map is too small, and I feel like only one map isn't doing it justice. I feel like it already needs like a couple different maps to pick from to keep it kind of like interesting. I was watching you play zombies, and I'm not even interested in that. That's another like Twitch. It's like a Twitch shooter type thing. So, OhSnaps. I'm able to play this because of hashtag loophole. I didn't buy it. OhSnaps did, and we game share. The only thing I can really see myself playing occasionally is Blackout. To be really honest with you, it's not bad, but it's Call of Duty, and I feel like it's even less Call of Duty than the Call of Duties from like past years. So I have fun, but it's not like I'm going to bed thinking about playing Call of Duty for when I
before you finish up. But did you see that post that PlayStation said that Call of Duty Black Ops was the highest selling digital game that they've had yet to date?
That don't really matter.
No, I didn't. I was waiting for you to add other stipulations, because any way that Sony can make the numbers like sound really good, they'll be like highest game.
But the thing is what do they have that to judge off
person with one eye? What
do they have that to judge off of though? Because when they said that it's the #1 selling digital game to date, they don't release their digital numbers, or at least they haven't been.
Well, that doesn't mean that they don't look at them themselves, though.
Well, yeah, but it doesn't show everybody else that that's true.
Well, are they talking just their They got to be just talking their platform.
On their platform, yeah. But they don't post that. They don't post what their platform's numbers are doing. You see what I'm saying, though?
Well, I mean, they look at them themselves, I guess, and even though they don't put out any numbers to back it up. At the end of the day, it's marketing, and we know how Sony's marketing is every time they come around. I mean, whether it's Watch Dogs and they're marketing it at like 1080p and 60 frames per second, which it clearly wasn't on the PS4, or if they're stealing Forza pics and saying that it's Drive Club, they do weird shit sometimes, and I just really don't deal with what they say for the most part.
Me neither.
You go, girl.
Okay. So Crispy, are you a Call of Duty player?
Absolutely not. I do not like Call of Duty. I must say, not having a campaign is definitely never going to have me play it. And, you know, the question is, are they going to get rid of the campaign now?
Did you play the other campaigns and the other Call of Duty?
I played some of the older ones,
Mm.
and then they got a little kooky with the flying around and, you know, the grappling hooks and all that fun stuff that, you know, I'm more of a grounded person. I like more realism than, at least nowadays, realism. Not to say that there won't be jetpacks and other stuff in the future, but yeah, I mean, you know, I'm just curious that, you know, if this game does as well as it's been doing and continues to have the player base, is, you know, they're going to say, well, you know, we're not going to release a campaign with about every one of them, or, you know, it's a question for the people that love Call of Duty, because, you know, it's a first-person shooter. I don't like first-person shooters.
Oh, Crispy, you had me up until you said that, man.
What?
I'll play the campaign.
What?
I can't play against these. You know, like I've played it and I die immediately, and it gets annoying. And you really have no chance to like really try to get into the game. And I understand, you know, people have the same feelings about the games I play. I understand that, but it's just like I feel like there's always like something there. Like somebody has this incredible gun that's just gonna, you know, take me out. And, you know, I mean, maybe they've gotten rid of that in some way, shape, or form, but, you know, that's maybe temporary for one game. So why even bother getting into it?
Hey, Crispy, check this out. One of my friends DM'd me on Twitter, and he had this to say about Call of Duty. He was like, you know, if you look into the multiplayer, they did like 5 maps in the multiplayer. You know, they did their zombie thing, and then they did that big, like, just the blackout map. He pointed it out to me. He's like, is this really a $60 game? Like, what did they do for 3 years developing this game and coming out with 5 maps in like team deathmatch, you know, a couple zombie chapters, and then just a map for battle royale? It was like, that sounds like a waste of 3 years.
Sounds like a cash grab.
Yo, for real, right?
You know, you know, I know Sonic feels very highly about what I said, at least about the campaign. I mean, I just feel like, you know, there's a lot of artistic value when you do stuff like that. And, you know, like, you're basically, I mean, yeah, you're making your own story when you're playing Blackout or the zombies. But I mean, it's got to get old at some point for some people. I mean, some of these people really enjoyed, you know, some of the storylines that came out of some of these games. And now it's like, well, hey, we might not even do that the way they're talking. Oh, it's the highest selling and this and that. It's like, I'm sure it's going to disappoint a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
And speaking of disappointment, Sonic.
Oh, wow.
You did not go there.
I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about your experience.
You can take it whatever way you want.
Quick too.
I'm not saying anything bad because you have meat cleaver in your hand. Okay, so I've played. All right, I have a long history with Call of Duty. I have every one, including the first, second one, Modern Warfare, Black Ops, you name it, Advanced Warfare, everything. Okay, so I got this thinking maybe this would change my mind on Battle Royale, because when playing PUBG, I'm like, this game would probably be cool if it had like Call of Duty quick pace, aim down scopes and stuff like that, instead of like pressing a weird button to do it. But it felt like DLC. This game is not worth $60. That's my opinion. If you like it, more power to you, but it feels like a Black Ops 3 add-on. It feels like a $20 or $30 add-on.
Ooh, the Destiny 2 Forsaken expansion has more content than Call of Duty Black Ops 4. Yeah!
Xbox.
Yeah.
Take a Xanax. Okay, the multiplayer. Everyone's still. Listen, I'm sure everyone expects this to come with Call of Duty, but everyone's fucking still camping everywhere. Everybody's quick scoping. Why can't they get rid of?
I wasn't camping much. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Everyone's camping. Everyone's quick scoping. The respawns are horrible. like there was like 4 or 5 of us going up against one dude. Quick scope, bam! Quick scope, bam! Quick scope, bam! He took out all of us. We're all shooting like right at him. But I don't know. I just didn't have fun. The battle royale, it's cool. I could just see.
How long did you play?
I'm just not long.
Okay, not
I
long.
mean, my first game in battle royale, I got number 5. So I don't know. Like, it's just gonna be the same for me. I'm sure it's more fun playing with friends and crap
Salty
like
said
that.
get good. Now what?
Get
Bleed
number
said get
5
gooder.
on my first. Get number 5 on my first game. I think is pretty decent, but I could just see myself getting bored with it like really fast.
But you didn't even give it a chance. Like, this is my thing, that this is where I have an issue, because you're like so worried about getting that refund, right? You played what, less than 2 hours, obviously.
No, you can. Here's a little tip for Xbox players. If you're game sharing, get the game and play on the game sharer's account all you want, as long as you want, and then it doesn't go reflect on your account, and just get your money back.
Really?
So yeah, you can totally do that.
So if I bought it on my name and then played on Xbox name, all I want, and then I can still give my money back?
I think you got
that's cheating.
14 days. Dude, just milk the system, okay? Kind of like the Forza streaming, just milk it.
Vitamin D.
But no, I'm not. But I mean, a game is a game, and if you enjoy it, then have fun playing it. Don't let me make you feel bad about your purchase and stuff. I'm just saying how I feel about it. It feels like Black Ops 3 DLC. I'm not happy that they took away the campaign whatsoever. Like, when I had it, I'm like, I feel like half this game's missing. Like literally, I feel like half the game's missing. I feel like I got ripped off. So, and I don't hardly refund games. I think my whole Xbox career,
career.
I was kind of day one on the 360. I was day one on Xbox One. I've only refunded 3 games, and I just felt like this one's just a slap in the face. But who is this game good for? It's good for mixers, not mixer stream, any streamers, mixer streamers, Twitch streamers, YouTube streamers. It's gonna be good for streamers and people that have a gang of friends that play Call of Duty. Me myself, I'll just have just as much fun. I'll have just as much fun playing Modern Warfare 2.
Okay.
And
how much time did you give the game?
Kids.
Couple hours. That's all I needed.
Hours. Did you play solo?
Yeah, I didn't have a team with me or anything.
Well, there's your problem.
I never play Call of Duty with friends. Maybe once in a while, but I usually play that like
That's
Modern
not
Warfare
true.
2. I'll play the crap out of that by myself.
No, what was the last one that
entertained.
came out? The World War II. Right?
I hardly played that game
You
either.
played
but
that. You're like, this is great. Blah blah blah.
No, I played the shit out of the campaign. I'll play through the campaign again. I think the campaign's awesome, and I felt like I got my money's worth just from the campaign. But if they would have released Modern or
dude, this is what we do. I'll get into a party with you. You go into blackout, and I will narrate it like it's a campaign. I'll come up with a unique story.
No, it's just like so original. Like, and with the
if they put Sean Murray in there, I bet you'd like
sold.
it.
No, what this battle royale thing? I've been playing battle royale before it even got popular and came to Xbox on that crap. I'm so tired of battle royale. I'm sick of it, and it's just gonna keep getting worse.
I think every game should have battle royale.
If they bring this to Halo, I'm done.
Including Marble Madness.
They have big
would be
team
awesome
battle.
with a battle royale.
Same thing.
That's not the same thing.
I just want to shout out to the chat. There's some people out there like, oh man, I'm just not going to listen to Supersonic when it comes to games and stuff. Guys, I will let you know he will hate on anything unless it's VR. All right?
That's
If
right.
there was COD VR,
No,
battle royale, he'd be in love.
There's some games I love, like I love Halo.
VR and Resident Evil. My bad. Go ahead.
That game's awesome. I love Halo. I love Gears. I love Resident Evil. I love Kingdom Hearts. Like, there's a lot of games I love. I just don't like Activision, EA, and their shitty practices of taking content away, ripping us off and shit. I feel like this is a ripoff. And if they keep doing Call of Duty like this, other people are going to follow suit. I don't want to see this to happen to future games. So I didn't even pay for it. My girlfriend got it for me. I got her a return because I felt bad giving her money for it. So I'm going to get Red Dead Redemption 2.
Well, there you go.
So how did you get her a return?
Unless I didn't win it.
Game to get another game for yourself. She got nothing.
Because
nothing in that.
The money just goes back on our thing. But I'm gonna, if I don't win Red Dead Redemption 1 on this podcast, brought to you by Butcher Van.
Did you say Red Dead Redemption 1?
I'm gonna let your girlfriend know that you were not being nice tonight.
I haven't ordered it yet. I could still be mean. That's why I'm getting like all this meanness out of me right now. But once again, I'm not. If you like the game, I'm not knocking you. I mean, I'm just saying I could just have just as much fun playing Modern Warfare 2, and not spend $60 and $130 for. They don't even have the courtesy to give you all the fucking maps for paying $60 when they took the campaign out.
$120 is a little steep if you ask me, but
it's $130. I thought it was $120. Yeah. I'm like, they're making us pay $129. I looked at the marketplace, $130. That they don't give us a courtesy to give us the damn map packs for $60 when they took half the damn game out. Jesus. Whoa.
Well, I want to hear Butcher Van's opinion on this Call of Duty because I know he's not really a fan. So let's hear it.
I haven't played Call of Duty in a while. I haven't been the biggest Black Ops fan in general, but I didn't like a lot of the Black Ops. But only thing I really ever got into was the campaign and zombies. Those are really my two things. I didn't like, just like Xbox, I didn't care for the multiplayer versions. So if it was for me, I would have just gotten it for zombies. And zombies looks good, but I'm not going to pay $60 just for zombies. So I'll wait until it gets to like $20 and then I'll buy it.
I think you would enjoy the battle royale.
I just want to do
break up the game and sell for $10.
I just want to do a PSA real quick. We did not pick the winner yet for the ultimate edition of Red Dead Redemption 2. Okay, my bad. Go ahead, guys. We did not. All right.
I think you're talking about Call of Duty.
Just in case somebody got it confused, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to clarify that real quick.
We are going to give away the game, Ultimate Edition of Red Dead Redemption 2, live on the channel today. Only thing you have to do is be listening and type in the chat when we tell you to, of what we ask you to type in.
I was just waiting for you to finish your Call of Duty thoughts so that we can get into that.
Oh, yeah, that's all. That's all my thoughts. I don't.
Oh, wow.
I've watched a lot of the streams, but I don't have any problems with Call of Duty Black Ops. To me, it doesn't seem worth it to me for the price point because I would only play zombies.
I think that when it goes on sale, you should totally pick it up because zombies. I mean, I was too into it and I got in trouble for being too loud because I was having so much fun. So
on sale for
obviously
$20 or $30, not to cut you off, but this game's worth $20 or $30. I'm just saying. And I was gonna say something else, but I forgot what it was.
Yeah, I'll totally get it when it's on sale, but like for Black Friday, probably when it's on half off or something, I'll get it to play zombies. But that's about it.
Yeah, I gotta say this. Feeding your cat since 2016. Get loot, right? Meow.
Stop judging me. I wish I had gotten the more expensive one, but I couldn't afford it this week. But I wanted the additional maps, and I was worried that the $60 version didn't come with zombies because you guys saw my screenshots I put in there. It said like the $60 version. It was like, oh, you get this and this, but it said nothing about zombies. Then it was $99. You get zombies at launch, $129. You get this, and this, and zombies at launch. So it scared me a little. And I was really like on the fence. Am I getting this or not? Ultimately, the $60 version did have zombies at launch, so I got it. Couldn't swing the maps, but I love it. I think it's so much fun. For
you just
me,
won't get the second DLC of zombies is what you won't get.
Oh, wait, I remember what I was going to say. I'll add this thing. I'm going to shut up.
Please.
I
Dude.
do definitely think this is going to be the best battle royale out there, but
I
if you
disagree.
want We'll agree to disagree.
No,
why do you think, why don't you think
I
that?
like PUBG better than Blackout still.
Do you?
Yeah, I do. I feel like the map is a lot bigger. It's a lot more spread out. You have more strategy involved with how you're approaching the circle and stuff like that. Where Blackout, it's just you throw everybody in there, like you're landing with other people in the spot like all the time. It's just a run and gun and see who is left standing. Where PUBG is more like, I'm gonna think about this. I'm gonna swing around to the left side of the circle, come in this way. I know that there's a series of rocks over here. I'm gonna see how long I can stay over there and survive. There's just a lot more strategy, I feel, in PUBG compared to Blackout, man. And
That's what all these devs are doing. Everyone's putting out PUBG, and which one's going to be the last one standing at the end? So many devs are doing this.
But each battle royale game, while they might be very similar, they're all unique in their own way. You know, like I like playing Call of Duty, the Blackout. I like playing PUBG. I hate Fortnite. All right, they're all very similar, but they're all very different at the same time.
Fortnite's a hopping simulator. That's what I don't want to shoot bunny rabbits or people that think they're bunny rabbits with shotguns in their hands. Like that's not fun to me.
I mean, all right. So you have Fortnite, that's a hopping simulator. You have PUBG, that's a running simulator, and I haven't really figured out the Blackout one yet. Sub-Zero hit up the super chat, $5. Y'all doing a great job and love y'all. By the way, oh, thank you. We love you too. Supersonic needs some milk.
It's Farmer Supersonic needs some milk.
That's
Hey,
amazing.
Sub-Zero, I am a farmer. So is Vogel. We come to our farm. We got lots of milk for you. Sean Murray's got some milk too.
Whoa, Sean Milk.
Hey, Ohsnaps, can I address somebody in the chat real quick?
Yeah, you might want to wait a second because the cat's about to dance.
Oh, dance cat! You dance
it's
now.
Not.
Oh no!
Sean Murray, get ready
It's
for
on a
some
delay.
fun.
There you go.
Oh, it looks like that cat just like pooped on his head.
When the kitty dances, so do I.
I'll make it right now. What?
Thank you for the super chat. Okay, Xbot, you may address, and then we have to move on.
Witty Mass in the chat was like, I thought multiplayer was infinite content, and supposedly it's better than single player one and done. Well, Witty, being that I mainly game on Xbox, I'm a spoiled gamer because most of the games I play have a single player campaign for when I'm feeling like I'm just gonna go single player, but then it has the multiplayer content as well, which that creates kind of like that infinite content, that stuff that's going to bring you back to that game over and over and over again. Whereas just a single player, unless you really got into that game, you're only going to play it once, maybe twice, and it's going to be done. See what I'm saying? So I get both on my Xbox. That's all I want to say.
Did Witty Mass really say it the way you read it? Because you sound a little sassy there, bot.
Yeah, that's the way I read it.
Okay. Just checking.
I heard it in my head.
You're a weirdo. All right, so I am plugging my mic real quick.
I heard the plug part. Like I'm like,
hey,
myself.
While I have this up, can I do a shout out for next week's giveaway because we got something good?
Oh yes, go ahead, and then we're gonna get into today's giveaway.
Awesome. Okay, next week, brought to you by Triple Cup Chuck. Check out the Heroic Vibration podcast. It's pretty awesome. They talk about comics, like all kinds of cool stuff, and Triple Cup's a really cool dude. So he gave us Pophead Cuphead to give away next week. So,
a Pophead?
But it's Cuphead. Cuphead's
a Cuphead
awesome.
pop figure to give away to you guys. So it's gonna be amazing. You'll have to send me a link for that or put it in the chat so people can check that out. All right, so Butcher Van, you want to let people know now how they can win Red Dead Redemption 2? Tell them what they've got to do.
Let's see how hyped up the chat is for possibly winning. There's 1 in 54 people chance right now. Are people excited to possibly win this game?
I am.
I can't.
I know.
There is.
I know Xbot is. I know Xbot is. Xbot, you know you want to play it.
The kid's school's calling.
Yeah, they called me already. I mute my phone during the show. Oh, look, it looks like
If Xbot wins, I'm gonna play his account for 14 or for a couple hours or 14 days, so that way he can't return it.
I think that he would really enjoy the game.
Sir.
I think he needs to stop being a girl about it because I know the password though, bot. So
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't.
All right. So let's hear how people can win. What do they got to do?
All right. What we're gonna do here is in the chat. I need everybody to do one thing, but
Sorry.
here's what we need to do. Type nothing in the chat but the keyword, okay? Everybody that's listening, just the keyword, and that's it. And then you'll be entered to win. And then in about 3 minutes or so, once we get everything entered in, then we'll draw a winner live on the show.
Is keyword the keyword?
The keyword is not. I didn't say it yet.
Oh.
So what you're gonna do is you're gonna put that keyword in the chat, and then we're gonna close it up in about 3 minutes after everybody's put in the keyword, and then
Stop
what we will
writing
do,
keyword.
Is it Bilbo Picks?
yeah, and then what we'll do is then we'll draw a winner, and it will be live, and then it's for Red Dead Redemption Ultimate Edition.
Ultimate.
Ultimate.
All right, the keyword is 222. Just put 222 in chat.
You had
Only
choo-choo train?
222. Just
So you
222.
have to spell it out or the numbers.
The numbers 222.
We got Daz, Baker.
Here's the
Shit, that's going way
Butcher
too
Van.
fast.
butcher.
You only have to
everyone
do it
try-
once. You
That's
only
like a-
have to do it once. You
That's
don't
like
have to
a-
do it twice. You don't have to do it 3 times. Just once.
That's
Very
like a
nice.
train. Toot, 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 toot.
There's a
toot.
fire outside. All right, so awesome, guys. Make sure you get that done. And
Very
I have
good.
some
And then,
work to do.
okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to talk in the meantime while we're getting everybody's entries in. And we're going to talk about the new information about Red Dead Redemption. So,
This is on you guys. I'm doing some work here.
Yeah,
All right,
I'm
Crispy.
Take it away, Butcher.
what do you think about Red Dead Redemption, Crispy?
It sounds like they're making a movie.
Just,
I mean, seriously,
just about.
I mean, they have like this huge cast, and this 60-hour campaign. Like, you know what I mean? Like, God only knows what they're gonna do with multiplayer. And somebody just vaped, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
Damn it.
You're busted.
Yeah, but I mean, it got me. I'm usually not like, I played the old GTA stuff like that. I usually don't have time for these things, but I mean, I'm interested now because I feel like they're just putting so much work into this game. Like, it's got to be amazing. I do like, like some old Westerns. I've watched John Wayne movies and stuff. So, like, I've never played the first one. I just say, I don't try to invest too much time in these games because then I end up halfway through it and I'm just like, okay, I'm bored of it. But I just feel like, if you're going to have all that dialogue, you're going to have, all these, random encounters and all the, the graphically, it's going to look amazing. Like, it's got me intrigued and, I'm definitely interested. I might have to pick it up.
Awesome. That's awesome. You know what I found really cool about Red Dead Redemption? There's a 60+ hour main story mission, or the main story is 60+ hours. It was 65, but they recently just took out 5 hours because they decided that Arthur Morgan's love interest, he has 2 love interests. Well, I guess they decided one love interest didn't work right, so they got rid of it. So now he just has.
They're gonna put her in a DLC. Let's be real.
Yeah, maybe. Who knows?
Maybe
But
we'll
so
get-
what they did is they took that 5 hours of that love interest out of the game. He still has a love interest. It's just not both.
We need
Now
more
it's-
love.
Now it's
Yeah.
Augustus Horse.
Do we get a making love mini game like on GTA Vice
Yeah.
City?
And then the other cool thing about Red Dead Redemption 2 is it has obviously day and night cycle. And by what I've been hearing, everybody says the nighttime is amazing because you can see the stars and the galaxies, and you can see like clouds rolling in. And you can see like thunderstorms.
No, they're just looking at your avatar's pants in Forza Horizon 4, man.
Yeah. The character's hair grows over time. So just like as you're playing, your character will like grow a longer beard and his hair will grow, which I think is really cool.
Can you cut it into a mohawk?
You can, well, I don't know, but you can do a lot of customization. You just can't grow your hair out like you know how like you go to the barbershop in GTA and you're like, hey, I want a haircut, but you're like end up getting
And
more
it's
hair.
adding hair, yeah.
Yeah, you
You
can't
know-
do that in this game, so you have to actually let it grow out.
There's all kinds of
That's
stuff you
cool.
can do in this game. You know what I'm going to be doing a lot of? I'm going to be playing poker in the game a lot.
Yeah, poker looks really good too.
He's gonna be playing poker with no pants on.
Another cool thing,
That's a sex scene.
a lot of people didn't know this, but another cool thing is if you eat too much, you'll actually gain weight, so your character will get fatter.
Oh
Wow.
man, yeah, I know that for a fact.
Yeah, and if you eat less, your character will get skinnier. Also, your character, if you don't sleep, then your character starts to look old. He gets like he looks older and
Drawn out.
weathered. Yeah, which is really cool.
Kind of sounds like Fable or something.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. They put a lot of work. Another thing I wrote down was your horse can die. It can even get injured. It can like break a leg, or yeah, yeah. And so like what will happen is if you're not careful and you're running around, you like jump off a cliff or something, and you
Well,
like break
Lady
your horse's leg. Well, now you have to walk back to town, or steal another horse to get back to town so you can get medical equipment to either save your horse or just let it die, because otherwise it'll bleed out and die.
And
Now-
they got super horses. Hold on, Lady Foxfire said, "Stop lying, Supersonic. You know you're going to go to the broth." Hell yeah, that's the first place.
Oh, okay. So Lady Foxfire said that. That's funny that Foxfire said that, because I just found out today that you have to take baths, and so when you go take a bath, you go to the hotel to take a bath, right?
Uh-huh.
And you go in there, you get in the bath, and then a lady knocks on the door. She comes in and gives you a sponge bath with a little rub and tug action.
Ooh, whoa.
You have-
Happy
Whoa.
ending!
You
Happy
got my,
ending!
you got my attention. I'm gonna have to
You've
turn
been
my
doing that all
mixer
day.
into. I'm gonna have to turn my mixer into 18 and over now. Right now, I have it family friendly for.
Now,
Forza.
has there been any sign of Bigfoot in the game?
Not yet, not that I'm aware of.
Oh, one thing I want to add that a lot of people don't know about is you can earn stuff for Red Dead Redemption 2 if you have GTA 5. So there's like
Yep.
a quest you can do and something else you can do. You can get
You can
like
unlock some older some weapons like a pistol and something else.
the golden gun and a hatchet. I forgot exactly what you have to do, but yeah, you can go on GTA 5 now and earn it before the game comes out.
Another thing I want to throw out there is Pee Wee Herman is actually voicing the main character, which is going to be really awesome.
Is he
Is he?
for real?
He's lying, I
No.
think.
Oh, I was like, what?
I thought he was I thought he was still in the movie theater.
Oh, my
Oh.
integrity is shot now.
I've got two more things on my list of really cool things about Red Dead. You can seamlessly change between first and third person. So if you want to play in third person, you can play in third. If you want to play in first, you can play in first. If you want to play in third and then ride your horse in first, you can do that, which is really cool that they give you the option to do that. And then the last thing on my list was there's no loading screens, and the cinematics flow into and out of the gameplay seamlessly. So as you're playing, you're just doing your thing. Like it will automatically just go right into the cinematic, like as you're playing, or it'll take you right out of it back into gameplay.
Now, does that mean it's going to have you remember going online with GTA 5? You know, you
Yeah.
would sit there in that one screen for
Yep.
like a couple minutes. You think that they're going to have that one loading screen at the beginning?
That one big one. Yeah, you'll
Yeah.
probably have an entry loading screen to get into the game, but after that, I mean,
Nothing.
there's nothing. It's just all seamless. There's no loading screens. When you go into a house, you're not loading into a house. You're actually just going into the house, which is really, really cool. Like the amount.
I'm
The
sorry for the
amount
delay,
of-
you guys. I'm actually making sure that we only have one entry per person because some people went crazy and wrote 222 TO.
That's like the avatars.
Yeah. And then the other thing too is the money that they made from GTA 5 they had to have put so much money back into this new game just from the amount of money they earned from GTA 5. So
Oh, sure.
the development costs alone, I mean, they're well funded. So money shouldn't be an issue, right?
Right. I'll add something to this too. I also heard that the AI is dramatically increased, so it's gonna feel a lot more real than dumb AI, kind of like the last one.
Not only that, but I don't know if you knew about this, but every NPC in the game will remember you,
Right.
whether that's good or bad. And it's not just NPCs, it's animals too. So like dogs will remember you. So if like you walk up, if you're in town and a dog's barking at you and you go up to it and you pet it, that dog will remember you later on in the story. So like say you have to break into this guy's house that is the owner of that dog. Well, when you go there, that dog will no longer bark at you because it knows you.
Oh man, I got $1 in my pocket for anybody when this game drops. They go into every single town and just slap everybody's child, like right in front of them. Bam!
Dude, I'll do anything for $1. I'll sell my mom for a cheeseburger.
Oh my god!
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I will do some
Anything, huh?
I'll do some puppy slapping.
Yeah.
I'm holding you to that. That's the first thing I'm gonna stream is me slapping around some pups.
Everybody, all the children.
I love puppies.
My first thing I wanted to do in this game when I get in this game is I'm going to go right into a bar and I'm just going to immediately walk right into a bar and just find the biggest person and just punch him right in the head.
That's kind of like what you're supposed to do when you go to jail for the first time.
Yeah.
The biggest dude. Yeah, I got you.
Yep. And then that whole entire town, it will be laying on the ground dead. That's what I'm going to do the first time.
That's mean. I would never do
You know, Xbot's laughing, so I think he kind of wants to play that.
Dude, snaps, we're all going to the...
It would be great if it wasn't Cowboys.
Imagine that, though. Like, if we're all streaming the online thing when it comes out, probably in December, whatever, then we all kick back, play poker, go to the broth, pick up some chicks.
You know what I find?
Take baths.
If they do the online correctly, you know how cool that would be to like, so you have like your little posse or your gang, right, of your online friends, and then there's like another posse or another gang that wants to rob a train. So they're robbing a train. You and your posse goes and stops them from robbing the train, like kills them, right, and then you rob the train, or you wait for them to rob the train and then you rob them.
Yeah. That was kind of like what people were thinking when it came to the heist in GTA 5. Rockstar was thinking, because the TVs that were in your apartment would show what people were doing in the online kind of like city. And if you saw people doing like crazy shit, you can go over there, let them rob whatever they were robbing. As soon as they came out, you just gun them all down and then you take the loot.
Yeah.
Like they were thinking like stuff like that. So I could see that moving forward into RDR2.
I want to be can you be an Indian in it? I want to be an Indian and shoot all the cowboys.
With your arrow, right?
Well, see, here's the thing. They tried having Indians like as an option, right? But every time they started a game and walked into town, they got shot. So they were just like, no, we can't do that. It's only cowboys.
Damn. That'd be fun. Cowboys versus
AI, man. They're trigger happy.
Witty Mass says, "Can I be a furry?"
If you go to the broth, you'll see lots of furries.
You can be whatever you want to be. Sky's the limit, Witty. Sky's the limit. But okay, how is OhSnaps doing on this whole thing here?
All right, so what I did was I copy and pasted, and there was just so much going on in the chat. So there's like 1,000,222s, and people were typing in between there. So I think I've got it though. I'm just trying to make sure there's no duplicates here, because there was I had so many duplicates, so I've been deleting.
Well, there was only 54 people, so if you have more than 54.
Oh, you want me to count too? Okay.
Well, I'm just saying there should only be 54 people on the wheel.
I don't know if everybody entered, but hold on one second.
We need graphic guide. He's the Wheel of Wonder master.
And I gotta address Nox while she's doing this. Nox, I know I've played Call of Duty this year, and yes, I feel dirty about it. And I know Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I gotta give a huge shout out to Sleepy, our boy Sleepy, huge supporter of my channel, the shows that we do and everything like that, because he sent me a DM and he was like, I heard what you've been saying about Assassin's Creed. He's like, but I really think you should try it. So I guess he's been playing it and stuff like that. And he actually, he sent me game gift. He sent me a Assassin's Creed Odyssey. And I do have to say, now that I have played it, I don't think of it as an Assassin's Creed. I think of it as kind of like an ancient Greece kind of like RPG story type thing. I gotta say the game's really good. I like it. When I don't think about it as Assassin's Creed, I'm having a blast right now. So huge shout out to Sleepy Goblin. So Shady, do you hear me? Do you hear what I'm saying? I am having fun with Assassin's Creed, and I am stealthing absolutely everything in that game, and I'm having fun. It's crazy.
He's running around hanging on elephant trunks and
yes.
What is this elephant trunk you're hanging from?
Dude, I'll tag you on Twitter when I put the picture up, okay?
he likes to hang on some low-hanging fruit.
Yeah.
Sounds wonderful. Xbot, Ohsnaps is busy. Let's talk about Destiny.
Banana and berries.
Destiny. All my Destiny 2 players out there, tomorrow we are having Reset Day, and with Reset, we are having the Festival of the Lost, which is the Halloween kind of like event that's going on in Destiny 2. They have something called the Haunted Forest, which is it's a multiplayer event where you go into this area and you have 15 minutes to take out enemies and get as deep as you can into the Haunted Forest. It sounds like a lot of fun. The event's going to be going for, I think, until the beginning of November. And October 30th, a new quest line is going to drop with this event. And it's going to be, you have to solve a murder.
Nice.
And they have specific armor, weapons, and everything tied to this event. They're offering double the kind of like the cosmetic Ingrams that you would get in the game. Every time you fill up your bar to get one, you'll be getting two this entire event. And they got like Halloween masks, different sparrows, ghost shells, like I said, weapons, armor. There's just a bunch of content. So guys, I hope I see you guys on Destiny 2. Let's go.
Dude, I want to say something good about Destiny really fast. So they took away 3 coins, right? We don't have 3 coins anymore.
I believe you're right. They don't.
Yes, I think that is a very good move, and I'm very happy that we're not getting exotic drops like crazy. Like it was, like if you get an exotic, it actually feels good again because they're not just handing them out to everyone.
Dude, when you see the gold Ingram on the ground, you're like, yeah.
Saltiest Gaming says, "Isn't that game dead?" No, it's Cade that's dead.
Oh,
Cade is the one that died, not the game.
Speaking of Cade, I want to give OhSnaps a huge shout out because she did come home. I think it was on Friday. She came home on Friday with a GameStop bag, and it was a pretty big GameStop bag. And she handed it to me, and I'm like, "Oh, what is this?" And it turned out to be Cade's Last Stand statue.
I told Chelsea, I was like, "You want to hear Xbot scream?" And she was like, "Yeah." She was like, "Why is he gonna scream though?"
That's an awesome gift.
Just
Sorry,
listen.
I did not let her down, and I screamed like a schoolgirl. I really did.
Can I ask a weird question? Okay, Cade 6 is dead, but can't they just have like a Cade 7 with the same voice or something?
All right.
That's
hold
not
up.
the way it works, sir.
So I need
we're ready
everybody's
for-
help.
He's just a robot.
The statue's amazing. We have joint custody, just so everybody knows.
No, we don't. By the way, there's no joint custody because that means
Yes,
we
we
have
do.
joint custody of her
Xbox-
coffee mug.
Xbox gets the trunk of Cade 6.
All right, so hang on. I need your guys' help. All right, I need you
4.
guys. Hold on, let me find this freaking thing. Where is it? Dun 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 dun. Window capture. I'm looking for something. All right, so I have the wheel. Okay, I'm gonna put it up on the screen, and then I need you guys to make sure that's not the right one. There we go.
We gotta make sure
I
it's
need
not
you
the
guys
right one.
to make sure. No, I was talking to myself. I need you guys to make sure there is no duplicates on here. Okay.
Holy
No
crap!
biscuits.
No duplicates.
Did you count all of them?
I tried. Listen, I don't think everybody entered,
Yeah,
to
there
be
you go.
honest
Make
with
it
you.
bigger. I can't see. Hold on.
Dun, dun, dun. Tell me
I
if you
don't
guys
see
see
my
any
name.
duplicates.
Everybody look for your name. If you don't see your name on there,
This was
shout
really
out in
hard
chat.
to do.
I don't
Well,
see
we
my
got-
name.
We really got an honor system going here, right?
Say my name. Say my
I
name.
see
Hey,
it.
I see Xbot.
I see
Where?
mine.
You
I don't
your
see
name?
mine.
You're on the left.
You're on
In
there,
green.
bot. Don't worry about it. Does anybody see duplicates? That's what I asked you
Oh
guys.
no,
so
I'm
shady.
between Dez and Dirty J.
Smitty
That's not
Smith.
good.
Ooh. Daz and Dirty,
Hold
huh?
up, guys. I gotta switch over here.
I got-
All right.
I got Dez dirty sandwich.
Oh.
No duplicates,
Dirty
right?
dad sandwich.
You look good to me.
Blade says, I remember this wheel.
Look
I
at
won an
Nox-
Xbox One X off this wheel. Yes,
I see
he did.
Noximus' name. For people
Wait
who
a
don't know,
minute.
Noximus is the
Are you
brand
telling
new.
me I can't win on this?
You didn't put 222. Oh, yeah, you did. But it's your thing.
Dude.
You can't win. That's so no.
Brad Baker got one of those
My name is
fucking
on there.
2080 new graphics cards.
Noble Addiction, you didn't enter. You weren't here for the entry. If you guys
Yeah,
didn't
you
write
lose.
the number on there, that's why you don't see your name there. All right, remove
Bah!
one, please. For who? Who do we remove one for?
The other barber says he doesn't see his name. Does anybody see the other barber?
Did you type in the?
Yeah, I saw his entry in there. I can go back and look again.
No, it's fine because I did a copy and paste, so I made. That's why I'm doing this. I need you guys' help. Blade, stop. Oh man.
Brian Baker got a new graphics card. He got that
So
2080
Shady said he's
graphics
on
card.
twice. Hold on, once. Yeah, so Shady's on twice. He's
Yeah, so shady.
Okay.
a blue and a yellow.
All
That's
right.
That's so
Good job,
shady.
yo,
That's-
Shady. I am proud of you, sir. I am
That was really shady, Mel.
It's so funny. All right, hold on.
That's
All right,
almost
well, I
like-
guess
Thank you for
from
the
now on,
honesty.
from now on we will call
And
OhSnap
who did I need to add?
Shady, and we'll call So Shady OhSnaps. Okay.
Who did I need to add?
Supersonic Station 5
Get
more
out of here.
times.
It was the other barber who I was.
Oh wait,
The other
we
barber.
we are watching this in real time, guys. This is interesting.
Yeah, this is interesting to see how this is rigged.
Brutus the Barber Beefcake.
The other barber. There we go.
All right.
Why'd you put a P after the other barber?
It's a little hot face.
Oh,
Why'd you put rigged?
Why not?
because if that one wins, then
What-
you know it's rigged.
She'll,
That's-
she'll have to
yeah.
respin.
That takes chances away from.
Yeah,
one
take
person
that out of
could-
there.
It'll be fine. All right.
Person could have won, but since the
Arado
rig was in there.
Guys,
Meadows,
she,
but he's
she's
on there
playing
twice.
with your chances
I'm on there
right now.
twice.
Dun, 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 dun.
Damn.
I
Man.
see him once. Hold on, I see him once right there.
This was really hard to do, you guys. All right, there's one. Oops.
Got Arado there.
Whoa.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Okay, yep, there he is.
Knox
Yep.
is winning.
Cool. All right.
Put Sean Murray there.
Well,
All right.
let's
Reset
spin
names.
this wheel and see who wins.
All right.
Here we
Come
go.
on, rigged.
All right.
Come on.
Good luck,
rigged.
everybody. Good luck.
Remember,
And
guys, this is the ultimate edition. You can't get a better edition.
3, 2, 1, go.
May the most rigged win.
Dun, 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 dun.
Anybody who's just joining us, you guys, unfortunately the time ran out. Oh shit.
Look at that long name.
What is this nonsense?
How's it spin in the middle?
We all win. This
You
wheel
guys get to
sucks.
split a game.
It's literally right in between Great Skull Zero and Punkitish Gating.
How did
Gaming.
it stop in the middle of a roll?
I don't know. It
Is
says
that a
the winner. Look at the bottom though. I don't think you guys can see it. It actually says Punkitish
Punkitish
Gaming.
is like, I should
Hold
win.
on. No. It
yeah, move
actually
it up
says
so we
it's
can
Punk.
see it.
Hold up.
Hold on. Don't.
This
change
is
the
not
screen.
rigged. I swear, guys. Let me remove the filter.
Wait, she's filtering out the winners.
There you go. I made it bigger.
There's a delay. So you say, there you go, but we can't see. It hasn't changed yet.
Yeah.
Can you
Oh.
slide it up?
Yeah, I was getting there, guys. Jeez, I'm not.
There
I'm not
it
Vanna
is, the
fucking
winner.
White. Oh, there we go. Let me.
I saw it.
Oh, I saw it.
Hold up. Here we go.
Pumpkin Dish.
There we go.
Dun, dun, dun.
Congratulations,
Hold
Pumpkin
on.
Dish.
Did Sean Murray see it?
Sean Moore's watching the whole time.
Pumpkin-ish.
So it stopped in the middle of Great Skull Zero and Punkiddish Gaming, but Punkiddish was actually the winner of that. So congrats, Punkiddish. I'm sorry, Great Skull. That was so deceiving. But congrats, and everybody, thank you for playing. It was a lot of fun. It was really
Ultimate
cool.
edition
Ultimate
of Red Dead
edition.
Redemption.
I was kind of hoping that Rigged would win, so Rigged didn't win. But that was a lot of fun. Thank you guys for playing. Next time, only do one number of the buttons that we said to do. That was pretty cool. So congrats.
Hey, you did pretty good for having the copy and paste, and
You have no idea what I went through.
pretty good job. Oh snaps! Give her a
Pretty
round of
good job,
applause.
OhSnap.
Yeah.
Congratulations. You go, girl. All right. Very, very awesome.
You
All
did
right.
some graphic god stuff there. That was Wheel of Spin.
Graphic God, you know what? Shout out to you. You do a great job because that was some hard work just now. Hold on one second, you guys.
You know, while we're shouting people out, I need to shout out Butcher Van because he does some awesome giveaways. Butcher Van is the reason why I got into Destiny 2. So if you guys love hearing me talk about Destiny 2, it's because this guy got me the game with the season pass.
You know what? He got me.
Yeah, shout out Butcher Van.
Butcher got me an
Butcher
expansion.
Van.
He got me one
Nick
expansion.
Smokel's like, I'm out now.
It was the second expansion. He got me the second expansion for Destiny. Thanks, Butcher. I love you.
You make
Hey,
it almost
Punkiddish,
a little
also send me a message on Twitter if you can. And then, do we still have some more topics to go about?
Maybe.
All right,
I had a
Punkiddish,
kid here
there's-
dancing behind me
There's one
just to say hi.
stipulation about you getting this Ultimate Edition. All right, you need to tweet out the first day when you get this game, the first time that you notice your horse is cold, and you guys know what I'm talking about. You got to tweet out a screenshot, okay?
What? But
When your horse, you'll know your horse is cold because their coin purse, like it gets smaller.
ew.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's
you
so
did not-
cool and disgusting. Sorry.
Did that really
that was an
happen?
inside
Yeah.
thought.
Good job, man.
All right. Fortnite, they're gonna be having tournaments. The Fortnite tournaments. I don't know if anybody here is
What's a
interested.
Fortnite?
Can I
Tournament.
say one more thing
Cash.
before we get into the Fortnite?
Yeah.
One more thing. I'm going to have one more giveaway before the game comes out officially for another Ultimate Edition.
Holy shit.
Holy crap.
Follow him.
Is that going to be on Twitter?
So that will be a Twitter one. So just giving
Nice.
you guys all a heads up that if you're not following me on Twitter, follow me on Twitter. And it will be a follow everybody on CCC Twitter giveaway.
Even Sean Murray?
So everybody that's on CCC, you'll have to follow when I start the giveaway.
Yo,
But,
you are a fucking bomb. His Twitter's
yeah, it
right
will be
there
for-
on the screen.
Another Ultimate Edition.
Awesome. That's amazing.
What?
And that will be coming up in the next couple days when it gets a
So-
little closer to launch.
I didn't put
Butcher?
my name into this entry, so that one I will definitely do.
That's when we go.
Butcher,
We don't know
I
where
hope you're feeling this way around February. You know, there's games like Anthem and Crackdown coming out. Man, I see you giving all this love to cowboys, but what about like futuristic police or
I
Well,
see
he's a
you
football.
love
Next,
to
come
I
on,
couldn't,
man.
you know, I can't just give away one game. I have to go Brokeback style and make it a double.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
I'm done. I'm done. Show's over,
Oh.
people.
Wow.
hey.
Holy
Said
holy
Brokeback
schneck-
style.
holy schneckers.
I'm just sitting here shaking my head.
I just
All right.
can't quit you.
So guys, make sure you follow
Sorry,
everybody
sorry.
on Twitter and stay tuned for that giveaway. Because anybody who didn't win here tonight, you have the opportunity to win again coming soon. So Fortnite, they're going to be opening up tournaments, and that's going to be crossplay tournaments, I believe. That includes, controller and mouse and keyboard. I don't know too much about this, so I'm going to hand this over to the person who brought up the topic. That was Butcher Van. Can you tell us a little more about this?
Yeah, so Fortnite just announced that they're doing tournaments, and it's built into the game. It's actually built into the game the way that they designed it. But they have one stipulation with these Fortnite tournaments, and that is that if you want to do the tournament, you have to sign up. It's mandatory that you sign up for crossplay between console, PC, and mobile, which that's the one thing that we were all talking about that we didn't like when they were talking about crossplay, is that when you put in something like a tournament mode on a competitive mode, then you have major differences in ability when it comes to, you know, I call it fairness, but other people will call it, whatever
An
they
even
want.
playing field, man.
Yeah, an even playing field. So I think the mobile people are completely out, but then then you have controller and you have mouse and keyboard. I'm interested to see what you guys think about this, but
What
I
did
don't
I
like
say?
it.
What did I say? Like everyone wanted crossplay. I said, who cares? Be careful what you wish for with crossplay. It might be forced on you.
Yeah.
All right,
And then
you're
also
getting-
when they came out with this, when Epic Games actually posted this, and they said Epic Games says they disagree and that you can still compete with even the best PC players on console. That's what they said in their quote.
Oh my goodness, yo! All the YouTubers out there, that were talking about, when Xbox said that they'll leave it up to the developers, and these YouTubers are like, well, the developers would never mix them together. They know better. They know the difference between them. They're gonna put stipulations and stuff. Well, they just put a stipulation, and it's, if you want to get into this tournament, you got to be crossplay with everything. I gotta say, like, God forbid a mobile player wins one of these tournaments. Like, the developers, the people in the game industry will point to that one win and say, "Look, it can happen." And oh man, this is dangerous. This is dangerous territory right here, guys. And
Shady even says, "Hey, relax, it's a mode." Which I agree, it is a mode, it's a tournament that you have to actually opt into. But the problem with it is it's a tournament. It should be even playing field all around, and then the best player wins. And that's tournament style, like you don't put two different types of consoles or whatever together in a tournament and be like, all right, have at it. That's like say putting a blind guy with a guy with no arms in a fight and see who wins,
Dude, games can change
Well,
stuff
like a
where
man in
you have to
basketball
opt in.
contest. It's not gonna work.
So
That's
does
why I was trying to make a
play
point
on
here.
mobile?
I'm sorry.
Does anyone play
It's
on mobile?
okay.
What happened about mobile?
Does anyone play on mobile? Does anyone
Kids
play
do.
it?
Kids
Kids do.
big time.
Because the only thing I'm wondering is, are they going to add some kind of like extra aim assist? I mean,
Well, that's what's so shady, is saying that they're gonna have really generous aim assist in this mode, to kind of combat that. But it's a step towards a direction that we didn't want that to go. You know what I'm saying? And I'm happy
Says
that
who?
a lot of the gaming space didn't want it to go there, even to the point where they were defending it, say it will never go there. Remember what Mikey Barra said?
Nope.
Oh, he said that.
Do I remember yesterday, Xbox? Seriously.
No, I was quoting the people, actually. But yeah, this is crucial.
All right, I wanted to hear Crispy Bomb's thoughts on this, because he's super quiet. Like last week it was me who was quiet. This week it's him. Do you want to elaborate a little bit on your thoughts on this?
well, I mean, if you're opting in, that's your choice, really. I mean,
It's for money, like cash tournaments.
Yeah, it's not the
Cash
end of the
tournament.
world. It's not like the sky's falling and the end of the world's going to happen. It's just,
I mean, if it's a cash tournament, I mean, you got to have some kind of leveling. I mean, the problem is you can't you're not going to put aim assist on the controller. So hypothetically, you put aim assist on the mobile. The mobile might start beating the controller. And then you got the click and point people. So it's just click, bam, and then you got the, it's just I don't know. There's a lot of elements going on in that game to be adding such different platforms. So,
I didn't see anything about mobile in the article. I only saw mouse and keyboard and then controller.
I mean, I would think they're going to do mobile. I don't know. Maybe that's where our xCloud will come into play at some point. All right. You never know. But
yeah, I mean, because Crispy, you're competitive in Gears, and so if Gears came out with that and said, hey, if you want to play in tournaments and you can only play against mouse and keyboard people and you're on console, what would you think about that? It's the same status, basically.
For me, yes, I would have a less likely chance. The only thing is having an Elite controller actually puts me with them, at least. I mean, I will turn it on from time to time, just see if I'm any good. But yeah, it's definitely an advantage. Mouse and keyboard is just bar none. Like, once you're used to it, I mean, there's plenty of players that, are still like trying to learn it. And I've played them, with my Elite controller, and they've, clearly got their butt into them. But, that's something that, if it's cash, if it's an actual tournament, maybe even down the road, you go to like a big, main event or something. I mean, that kind of sucks, to be honest.
Can I just chime in real quick? I feel like gamers are really psyching themselves out with saying, I don't want to play with mouse and keyboard people. Like, I feel like everybody has this fear. But the reality is, like, whether it's a controller or mouse and keyboard, yeah, I understand that they may be more accurate, but there's going to have to be an even playing field, okay? No matter how, if it's a cash tournament, it's got to be an even playing field. And I'm not gonna lie, I would at least try. Does that mean like that they have an advantage? I don't know, honestly, but I feel like so many people are just psyching themselves out with the fact that, oh my gosh, there's so much more accuracy. Because even if someone plays with mouse and keyboard, they could still suck at a game. Like me, I'm not very good with certain games. Other games I'm better at. So I feel like it's all just kind of a matter of yourself and your perspective, and some people just have to be a little more confident versus those who are like, no, I refuse to play against someone who's on mouse and keyboard. Okay,
Hey,
that's cool.
can you say tournament real quick again?
Tournament real quick again?
No, just say say tournament.
Tournament.
You sound like someone from New York.
Tournament?
Yeah,
I don't.
yeah,
Now I don't even know how I say it. I can't say stuff on demand.
You kept saying tournament.
I don't know. Like, am I wrong for
gangster
thinking that gamers are psyching themselves out?
No, I agree with you. I do.
Well,
I mean, like I said, I've played people that are on the computer, so I mean, it's not. You have to get good at using those tools, and if you're not good with them, you're at a disadvantage. So it just depends on how people are going to invest their time with it. Are they going to play Fortnite forever, which the way the game's going, they might. So it might get a little ugly, to be honest. You might have people like, fighting over it and, saying, oh, you're cheating or something. It might end up in that route, which, I mean, I don't think that's good for anybody. So
don't matter if you're on the computer and old Phil McCracken, Phil Shady's bringing keyboard and mouse to Xbox. So I don't know.
Xbox will have keyboard and mouse too.
Yeah.
Or maybe you can go. I mean, hey.
So. Like everyone wanted this play anywhere. Everyone play together. Crap. I
don't find anything wrong with it though. Like I think
there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it. It's a good thing for the industry, and mouse and keyboard and crossplay and all that stuff. It's all good. And the way that they have it initially set up in the first place is that you have to opt into it in the first place. Yeah. And so people already know what they're getting themselves into when they opt into a tournament with crossplay.
Yeah, but that's just a tournament, though. They could change it to opt in to even play the game to do it in the future.
I just think that, it's like you're saying, they're opting in for it. acknowledging that, hey, this is a tournament that's crossplay, but like Sonic's saying, that potentially could cause more companies to start going down the road and start doing that too, where, they start jumping into this whole crossplay tournament style, and then it's just like a wheel, once it starts rolling, it's pretty hard to get it to stop. So, but I like crossplay. I mean, I don't have a problem with crossplay. It's just when you get into competitive zones, it's a little iffy to me.
Agreed. Definitely.
Agreed. I was actually just on Twitter because Vogel tweeted out pictures. And then Spoonman's like, people are still talking about mixer influence. That's so 2 weeks ago. It's last week to me, but we didn't get to have the show on Sunday, so it's like 4 days ago. He said I wanted to share some pics to show them not getting as much influence by farming as people may think. Vogel, I was just picking on you, using you as an example. It's nothing negative. Like, it's just disappointing to me because I feel like more people should be playing the game versus just letting a stream go. There's people who are just...
don't knock us farmers. I want to point out that this is what I was saying about...
Oh, no. I got a picture of you on my screen right now farming. Okay, your car's just sitting there in the snow with the windshield wiper blade, and, I'm idle. You're supposed to be on the show.
I'm so tired of the snow in Forza. When does it ever turn spring again?
Thursday.
I want to point out something in the chat about this crossplay again. Okay. Brian Baker says in the chat, I want cross-purchase with all games. That is so much more important to me than crossplay. Is like if you buy a game,
purchase.
I can't count how many times I bought fucking Minecraft.
Okay, that's gonna happen across all platforms.
What? Well, they can't even do it with Microsoft games. Some games they have crossplay, but I can't count how many times I bought fucking Minecraft.
How many times have you
don't
bought
have to worry
Minecraft?
about that anymore because they have one universal Minecraft that's running on computer, mobile, and console now.
Oh, so if I go to my PlayStation and I see Minecraft in the store, is it going to be free?
They didn't allow the crossplay with Minecraft, so PlayStation still has the older PlayStation version of Minecraft. They couldn't.
Okay, so like if I go on my PC, let me see if I have to buy it on my PC under a Windows store. Yep, I got to pay for it again, even though I own it. I'd rather have. I got to buy Quantum Break again. I own that. I think I got to buy Ori again. I own that. Like, they need to get this cross-purchase. They do have cross-play games that work, but not all of them, especially in the Microsoft store. I would love to see a world where you buy Call of Duty on Xbox or something. Then you can play it on your laptop or your PlayStation or something like that.
I just got to say, I just want to say to Brian Baker, like he says, if I buy a game in one spot, I should have it on all platforms. Dude, you are never going to see that. Do you know how much you are cutting? Let's see. You think about Xbox, PS4, Switch, and PC. We'll go 4 ways there, right? So every purchase is like 25% of the total revenue for that game on all platforms. So if you're able to buy it on one platform and then play it on all of them like that, basically the devs are cutting themselves out of 75% revenue right there. There's no way that's ever going to happen.
But Microsoft wants everyone to play. So if I get a Switch, do I got to buy Minecraft like for the 12th time? I'm just wondering. 13th time. Go Microsoft. Good job.
Dude, someone says that guy sounds like Yoshida from the old M&C mornings.
Who, me?
So weird.
Me. I think he's talking about me.
No, I don't know who that dude. He's in a studio somewhere or something. Mike Ybarra opens his mouth a little bit too much. Mike Ybarra stuck his foot in his mouth by talking shit about this whole crossplay thing. So now Xbox needs to kind of, Sean Murray, get back down there.
You got work to do, Sean Murray.
So Xbox kind of needs to. Why are we paying $9.90? We talked about this last week, but why is Xbox paying gold to play Fortnite when Sony gets to play it for free. Mike Ybarro, answer that one, tough guy.
Wow.
He said because we've been able to change our gamer tags for over 10 years.
No one cares. No one cares about that.
Oh,
Hey, it took Xbox to put our avatars back on. Or it took them 5 years to put our avatars back on. Xbox
All right, guys.
One.
So we're kind of running out of time. We got to move on. Fallout 76. There was a beta this weekend. You said it was a closed beta. Butcher?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Did
Pre-orders.
anybody try it? Did anybody pre-order Fallout
Nope.
76?
I
No.
didn't try
How
it.
about the
no.
chat? How about the
I'm
chat?
No, I didn't try out the chat. Should I try out the chat? Hold on.
Sure,
I'm,
bud.
I'm waiting for a VR version because Bethesda fully supports VR.
Okay. So
It works. The chat works.
What?
testing.
Oh, I get
Testing, 1,
it.
2, 3.
You're funny.
I'm
All
looking.
right. So
Did
nobody's
you really
tried.
Did you really take a picture of my Twitter? I'm gonna look.
Yeah, I did. But anyways, all right. So nobody's tried the Fallout 76 beta. So what are people saying about it?
Nothing. There's people aren't really saying too much right now. I mean, everybody's playing like Black Ops and Assassin's Creed and stuff
I'm
like
hearing.
that.
I'm hearing that people are mostly saying it's Fallout 4 and there's no NPCs and no story. So I'm hearing that a lot, and that doesn't make me want to buy it.
Sounds great.
Yeah.
Sounds
That's the
great.
thing I'm hearing too. The cool thing though that they announced is that select people on the Insiders program will get access to this week's beta. Not everybody, just there'll be like a select amount of people from the Xbox Insiders program to get access to it for the 23rd.
It needs
The
to be
23rd of this month?
Yeah, without pre-ordering, so you don't need a pre-order to qualify. It's just they'll select a certain amount of people and then send those invites to people on their Insider program.
They need
Right,
to have
so-
open beta. Definitely.
I'm sure they'll do an open beta, but it'll be closer to launch.
I hope, because I mean, I'm not going to pick it up unless I'm intrigued by what I play.
I'm not gonna lie. I really was not in love with the Call of Duty Black Ops Blackout mode. The beta was terrible, but I mean, it might be okay. You never know.
There's certain titles, there's certain franchises that do well because there's a following there, and Fallout is definitely one of those titles. So no matter what happens when Fallout 76 drops, there are people out there ready with their money, or they already pre-ordered or whatnot.
Vogel said it was just a stress test.
I just got Superman. But I was just gonna say, at the end of the day, like, that game is gonna sell regardless. The game is gonna do well on kind of like the business side of everything, because there are such like fans of that franchise that, like, you know, even when a game goes bad, like when you have a franchise that sells a lot, there's going to be one game that'll make that franchise go bad, but that one bad game still in the beginning sells a lot, and then all the fans realize what kind of shit that game is, and they don't buy the next one. You see what I'm saying? So even if people predict that this might be the downfall of Fallout, it's still gonna, on the business side, it's still gonna do pretty well when it drops. Yeah.
But do you think that, like, me personally, like, I played Fallout 4, I haven't beaten it, but there's a lot of people that are like super invested in that RPG. Like, I'm gonna like do everything right. Vape, by the way.
Oh my goodness!
But yeah, I mean,
I'm just gonna switch to heroin from now on. Okay.
A lot of people are upset that there's no
that
like
thought.
single player aspect to the game. Technically, like, I think there is, but I just feel like they're gonna make you work for it so hard that some people are just gonna be turned off by it. And I think they're really investing in this building aspect, which I'm gonna be honest. I mean, playing Fallout 4, it got me so off track from the main story that I'm like, you know, at one point I'm like, okay, like now I got to go and protect all these areas I built, or you know, all that hard work went to nothing. So then I'm doing that, and I'm not doing the main story. So I mean, that could be good for those people that like that part, because when you go and protect that, that's really the story. But what else are you getting? Like, oh yeah, I can drop a nuke on like a whole society or something. But I mean, that's going to get old at some point. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I'm not like, you know, super, like I was super excited for Fallout 4. Yeah, I didn't beat it, but I enjoyed the hell out of that game. And it's like this one, it's like, am I going to really be able to do anything? Am I going to like build a nice little like area and then somebody's going to come and destroy it? Like, that's kind of the way I'm thinking now. Like, you know, unless they, you know, they do an open beta, they let a lot of people be in, you know, their servers and everything, and they really, you know, you get to see what's going on and see how people are going to react to this, because it is a very big experiment, at least for Fallout. You know, so
yeah, well, Crispy, I think this is where Bethesda, like, they did something right here. All right, they're trying something new with a franchise that, you know, is loved out there in the gaming industry. Me personally, I never really got into Fallout, but here's the thing: they're trying something new. Say they come out with this, and it comes out as like mediocre, not necessarily a success in terms of, you know, people playing the game for a long time. They can always go back to the drawing board and just do another standard Fallout in the future. You see what I'm saying? I think they're in a good position to try something new right now. Bethesda is known as a very kind of like pro gamer development company right now. You see them pushing things like the crossplay and all that good stuff. They really put themselves out there to be pro gamer. So they got a lot of good faith on their side. So I think it's a good place where they can try something new, see if it works out, see if they can get new people into a new type of game that they're making, but still have that classic Fallout name. And then if by some rhyme or reason they catch a bunch of negative feedback, they can always go out there, you know, later on and be like, you know what, we hear you. Our next Fallout will be kind of like the next iteration of that Fallout that you have come to know and love, you know, after the fact. So they have the space to try something new. And if the devs have that space, go ahead, do it. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what happens.
As a player, though, I don't know. I feel like there's going to be so many of the mainstream Fallout fans that are going to get turned off by this game, unless there's something I'm not seeing. I mean, you know, like I said, they're in the beta right now. I mean, the problem is you're releasing with games like Red Dead and these open world games that, you know, I mean, I have no doubt that Red Dead is going to be like probably game of the year. I mean, the way that they're talking already. So, you
know me on that whole thing, though. I am tired of hearing people like, well, why would you release your game then when, you know, you got Call of Duty and you got Battlefield and you got Red Dead Redemption? And it's like, well, like I will release the game if I was a developer. You know, I would have faith in the work that we did and everything like that, especially around the holiday. I don't know too many people that are only getting one game. You know what I'm saying?
True, but I mean,
go ahead.
Fallout is a game that they're going to have to be patient with the way they're going about it now, because you've been strictly single player for, you know, 4 games. And if you want to go technical, longer than that, you know, there's a bunch of other ones. But, I mean, you know, we're going to say, you know, 3 of them were, you know, viable, you know, and now it's like, oh, we're going to just completely kind of blow your mind. And some people just don't want to go for that change.
They don't want their mind blown.
I mean, like I said, it could blow a lot of people's minds. But, you know, me, I'm like, right now, you know, maybe in a couple months and say, hey, you know, we're going to sell it for $40. I might pick it up, you know, and that's the way I look at it.
With me, I didn't really like Fallout 4. I liked Fallout 3 like a lot, and Fallout Vegas. But the YouTubers that I've seen that actually went to go try it, I've heard nothing but very positive stuff on it. And who wouldn't want to play Fallout multiplayer? That's like, anytime I've ever played Fallout, I've always wanted to play with other people. So now we're getting to do that. And plus, Bethesda they're like in full support of VR. So, I mean, I'm probably going to wait for it to come to PC to get the VR version, or it might come to PS4 VR. I don't know. But I'm definitely going to wait for a VR version of it. But I don't think it's going to be doom and gloom like at all. They're going to keep adding stuff to it, and I'm excited to see what happens with it. Something new, you know?
I don't see anything on their website saying that there's going to be an open beta. It only shows still the pre-orders. I think it's like October 23rd is the next one. So it's really not helpful. But anyways, anything you guys want to add about that?
I heard it looks a lot like Fallout 4, but, you know, it's got multiplayer, so they had to sacrifice some stuff.
They're using the same engine, basically. So, I mean, it is Fallout 4, kind of. That's why I think that they're going to be able to do this, because they're not spending a ton of money. I mean, it's a lot of money, but it's not a ton to them. So, you know, I think they're working more on the server side, and you know, I mean, they got to have a bunch of partnerships that they're doing with, because, you know, as far as servers, I mean, it is more of a single player, you know, dev. I mean, you know, most of their stuff is single player that only requires your saves and everything else, and you know, it runs it, but it doesn't have other people involved, and you know, all these other things. So, you know, I'm sure they had to prepare themselves for that, but. I mean, we'll see. Like I said, if I hear like the people that I have played with, you know, that love the game, that you know have come to my house and you know shown me things that I didn't know, and say, hey, you know, this game's really good, I'll pick it up, definitely.
I'm probably not gonna pick it up just because it's not my type of game. But anyways, I think that's about it. We gotta get the show wrapped up because we're going on 2 hours and 15 minutes.
And there's no Walking Dead today, so that's why we went to
I gotta catch up on Walking Dead. But first I gotta play some Call of Duty.
I'm missing wrestling. Damn it.
Oh shit, shut up.
It'll be fine. Alexa Bliss.
I'm sorry. Blame Xbot.
Xbot, it's all your fault I missed Alexa Bliss.
He's not here right now. I think he's having a conversation with the kids because they were like, they're going crazy.
How is that again?
I don't know.
Oh, I see Bilbo sticks.
No, you don't. What?
Yes. Mickey Mouse, Sean Murray with dildo sticks in his...
It's Mickey Murray. What are you talking about?
Sean Murray. Sean Murray had a first name. It's Lying. Sean Murray had a second name. It's Murayng. And this is why I say, because Sean Murray had a dildo in his head. And
hey, you can't say the D word.
What I said.
Okay. And it wasn't Xbot who's vaping. That was me. Sorry. That was me. All right, guys. So we're going to... Huh?
I didn't say Xbox vape. I said vape.
No, Daz. He was like, Xbot is
What's my fault?
Secret vaping.
No. I was taking care of the twins. They were throwing bunnies and giraffes around their room.
Ooh, I just got an email confirmation that Iron Bean sent my coffee mug out.
So did I. Got a text message while we were on the show. They must have been like, you know what? They're talking about Iron Bean Coffee Company.
Awesome.
Oh, my joint custody coffee mug? Oh, snaps.
Man,
I want one.
That's so not you're too late. They sold out of them. Sorry.
Iron Bean Coffee, when you listen to this.
I posted on Twitter. Okay, I posted on Twitter. You guys didn't listen to me. I'm sorry.
Hey, you posted me milking stuff on Twitter too. I saw that.
I didn't put milk on Twitter. What are you talking about?
Milk and Forza.
As long as it's milk inside your Iron Bean coffee mug.
No, it's only creamer. Half and half.
Iron Bean Coffee, where you can milk Forza Horizon 4 points inside of a coffee cup.
You guys are fucking weirdos.
Iron Bean Coffee. We sell cups where you can hold your vitamin D.
Jesus, Taz.
Oh wow. Oh wait. Nope, they have a
Wow, Taz. Yo, Taz.
they have -3 in stock of the slasher mugs. That's not good.
I almost bought one of the Iron Bean beanies.
I have an Odin.
Oh, I have one of their hoodies. I love it. I left it at work. They have a pre-order up for a slasher 16-ounce crock 2nd edition, so it's a bowl. So that one it's just like the mug, but you can't get the mug, but you can probably get the mug on eBay. People put them for like $100 and something. It's pretty scuzzy, but whatever. But they have a bowl up for pre-order for December. It says crock, so it's a crock. Yeah, so slasher crock, not crotch. I did not say crotch.
I like chocolate girl.
What? You have my attention.
No, Blades. Blades is the one who says that.
Congrats once again to Pun Kiddish for winning the giveaway.
Definitely congrats to you. And thank you guys for the super chats. I appreciate it. We got to wrap up the show now. So Xbot, you want to let people know where they can find you, what you're up to? Keep it simple.
Keep it simple. All right. Yes, I do have a YouTube channel. Not only do I have a YouTube channel, I have a Twitter, I have an Xbox Live, and I have a PSN, which I am there sometimes. But it's all Xbot448. So just go ahead and follow me, add me, do whatever you got to do, wherever you want to. Okay?
Heard. Beautiful.
Next podcast.
Next podcast,
Word.
Right. Supersonic Station, you want to let people know where they can find you, what you're up to, and all that good stuff?
Yes, thank you, panel. I love you guys. I love you guys in chat. Congratulations, Pumpkin Dish. I hope you have fun in Red Dead Redemption 2. Wait, I don't have to be nice. Find me on... I want to announce that my YouTube channel is back up. It's been up for a week. That's awesome.
Wow, you made it that far?
Yep. It is back. Supersonic Station, all word. And also find me on Mixer. I've been streaming for 24 hours straight, even during this podcast. Milking Forza. If you watch it, you'll earn points. And also, I do have a controller share on, so you can check out and see how wonderful the future power of the cloud is going to work. Trying to drive that Forza car. Also find me on Twitch, which no one ever uses that anymore. Twitch. And next week we are giving away Cuphead Pop from Triple Cup Chuck and his awesome podcast.
I actually have it like right next to me, right here. Like, hold on. That's the box.
Jesus, what are you doing to that thing, Xbot? Calm down.
Xbot,
whoa.
put the box down.
You do know it has a hole on the top of his head, right?
Cuphead, don't make love to Cuphead. I mean, Xbot.
It holds my vitamin D!
I'm sure it holds something else, too.
Oh my gosh. You guys are fucking nuts.
And Sean Murray's getting ready for Kingdom Hearts 3. Look at his Mickey Mouse dildo ears.
Wow. All right. Butcher Van, could you let people know where they can find you and what you're up to and what you have going on?
They can find me in a van down by the river.
Yeah!
Chris Farley.
Also on Twitter at Mr. Midlife Crisis, or on Xbox and PlayStation at ButcherVan. And we will be giving away another Ultimate Edition Red Dead Redemption 2 on Twitter either later this week or early next week. So stay tuned for that.
Make sure you guys go follow him. It's really important.
Like really like a stalker. Like when he walks down the street, follow behind him. When he goes
follow
into the store,
the Butcher Van.
Be in the next aisle. Just follow him everywhere.
It's creepier when someone follows you not directly behind you, but behind you and like just a hair to the side.
All right, guys, go creep him out. And then we have Crispy Bomb. Crispy Bomb, could you please let people know where they can find you and what you're up to?
At Crispy Bomb on Twitter. Shout out to the chat. Awesome tonight. It was great.
Absolutely.
Got 50 likes. That's awesome.
Seriously?
Holy crap.
You guys put a smile on my face.
Awesome with your giveaways, dude. That's cool as hell. And even including us, which I couldn't believe.
I know you're very
might have given
generous
it
because
back,
I'm like,
though. I would be honest. I might have given it back, but it's been a fun night, and yeah, you could find me on Xbox. I'm not gonna go through my whole name there, but it's been on the screen all night. So
if you guys haven't seen it by now, you got a problem. It's right there.
Crispy,
right now.
can I point out something, Crispy? Me and you agreed on everything today almost. That's unusual.
I know that's weird.
Holy miracles. It can happen.
I was very silent though for a lot of it. So
How come I feel like Supersonic has like this little memo pad and he's got like a chart and he sees who he agrees and disagrees with like every episode of the show. He's like, wow, I actually agreed with this. That's amazing.
I don't agree with that. I'm just saying.
he's waiting for Skeletor to come out. That's all.
I want to stream Festival of the Lost tomorrow on my channel, by the way.
I don't know what that is.
Can I come in your game and dress up with you?
Awkward.
We could both dress up like Petra and do a dance.
Yes. Okay.
That sounds exciting, guys.
I want to say something about Destiny. Where's our Michael Jackson Thriller dance? If it doesn't come out this Halloween, I'm gonna dot.
Yeah. So, you guys are so distracting. Thank you, Sub-Zero for the super chat and Butchervan for the super chat. Awesome giveaway tonight, Butchervan. That was really fun. Thank you for everybody who did participate. It was a little work, but well worth it. It was really cool. I like having like the little keyword, which was actually numbers. That was a lot of fun.
That confused me, by the way.
Is the keyword? Everybody
it was too many twos, wasn't it? If it was 2 twos, it would have been okay, but 3 twos threw you off.
Yeah, I actually put 4 twos.
Oh, see, and that's why you didn't win.
Poo to you is poo to you.
I eat poo to you.
I love that name. He's following
Tyler.
Oh, Tyler's watching your stream?
That's my baby.
Tyler, anything we said bad, any bad words, just erase them from your mind.
He probably has already heard them. All right. So, guys, you can find me on Twitter at girlscangame22. And obviously, if you're watching the show on YouTube, you've already found me. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for everybody who participated tonight, who hung out in the chat. And, anybody, stay tuned. We have lots of giveaways. Next week, we have a Cuphead Pop figure. So, it's going to be a lot of fun. And we'll see you next time, guys. Thank you so much. You guys are absolutely amazing.
Later.
Bye.
Bye.
Sean Murray says bye.